Good evening and welcome to the Van Sitters Field, week 2 of the high school football season. Sault High getting ready to take on the Grayling Vikings in week 2 of this high school football campaign. Both teams come in at 1-0. Dave Watson, Ryan Wollan here at the Van Sitters Field to broadcast tonight's game for you, and hope you enjoy the broadcast here on Radio WSOO and 1230 WSOO.com and the TuneIn app as well. Sault High in their home blue uniforms with the of course, dominant blue on there with the white numerals, the white lettering, and the white helmets with the blue numerals on the back of the helmets and the Blue Devil logo on the left side of the helmets with the blue face masks and the white football pants. And Sault High will move from right to left as seen on your radio dial for this first quarter. Grayling in their road white uniforms with the forest green numerals and lettering in the forest green helmets, the black football pants. They'll move from left to right as seen in your radio dial. They'll defend the north end zone. Sault High will defend the south end zone. And it will be Chris Kiekefer to get things going for Sault High as he puts the ball on the hash for the Blue Devils on the Sault High 40. Grayling will have 2 men back deep, and number 11 for the Vikings is a deep man. That's Corbin Allen with number 10, Tavion Hall, to receive the opening kickoff for this game here in Week 2, Northern Michigan Football Conference Legends Division matchup, the first divisional matchup of the year for both teams in conference play. Kiekefer gets the signal from the referee. Whistle is blown, and there's the kick, and it's end over end. It's shaded to the left side. It takes a big hop and rolls all the way down out of bounds towards the end zone, and that will be a touchback, and Grayling will take over at the 20-yard line of the Vikings. 1st and 10 to start this game off here tonight. And as actually they're going to move it to the 40. I wondered if it went out of bounds before it hit the pylon, and it went out about the 1 yard line.
Yes,
it was close.
Yeah, it was a good deep kick.
So that's of course a automatic penalty flag with it going out of bounds. But that was close of being a touchback.
I think you're going to see trench fight here. It's all going to be about the line of scrimmage. And I think Sault High is just going to do the best they can to stuff the run, and hopefully they had some good work in their defensive backfield this week of practice.
Good field position for Grayling. They move it now up to the 40 on the procedure penalty and the kick going out of bounds. And now the Vikings will now they'll bring it back to the 35.
Trips.
Wow. Is it at the 35, 40? No, 35. Who's on first? Who's on second? We don't know. And now they go with a spread offense. Trips to the right, as Ryan alluded to. One lone receiver to the left, one lone setback. They hand it off on a draw play just shy of the 40 to about the 39-yard line. Goes the ball carrier for Grayling, Jake Husband. He's a junior and brought down just shy of the 40.
Yeah, just a quick trap up the middle to the fullback, just testing things out here. Again, like I said, I think they're going to try to control the line of scrimmage. Good stop by Sault High, good surge for the defensive line.
4-yard gain for Husband and the Vikings. They go 2nd down coming up in 6, and spread offense with several receivers. They throw over the middle. It sails over everybody's head as Oshelski tipped it over there, incomplete to the left side, and it will bring up the next down for the Vikings. 3rd and 6 from their own 39.
Yeah, good coverage by Sault High. Their quarterback really had nowhere to throw the ball, and he threw it high, uncatchable ball. First 3rd down of this defensive series. Let's hope Sault High can get a stop here, get the ball back.
3rd and 6. They go twins to the right and twins to the left. A shotgun formation for the quarterback, and the halfback's on his left hip. Back to pass, looking. He'll throw screen pass left side. It's dropped. He was looking for Fletcher Quinlan was the quarterback for the Vikings. That's Ethan Koharic, and that will bring up 4th down from the 39 of the Vikings, and you would think they'll be punting here. We shall see with 11:21 to go. This is going to be, as Ryan said, a battle of field position. One would think they'll punt.
I think we got lucky right there, too, because it looked like a drop pass. I think that kid, he should have caught the ball. Looks like they're going for it, though, Dave.
Oh, this is surprising to me. Now it's 4th and 6. Koharic now in shotgun. I'm surprised by this.
Yeah, me
now,
too.
He might be the punter as he's backpedaling back, and now he's going to punt it. So you can do that when you have a quarterback/punter, and it's a booming punt, a good one, and it bounces about the 27 of Sault High, and the Blue Devils take over 1st and 10 after the punt by Koharic.
I was going to say that'd be a pretty brave decision to first possession of the game to go for it on
Gutsy.
4th down there. Yeah. especially the field position that they had. They were only on their own 40-yard line. So I think, again, Sault High, they're going to do a lot of what they did last week. Hand the ball off up the middle to Cale Bell and try to go off tackle with Rakegum and just control the line of scrimmage for them as well.
1st and 10 from the 30-yard line for the Blue Devils from their own 30. This is Callan Campbell in the shotgun. He has twins to the left, and nobody out as a receiver to the right. One lone setback off his left hip. Now on the 1st and 10 from the Blue Devil 30, Campbell now in a little draw play, hands off. It's a little screen pass right side, or screen run to the right side. He'll try to bounce off to the edge. Does the Blue Devil number 26, Alex Jasek, as Jasek gains a few yards on that play.
Yeah, just a quick little sweep out of the shotgun set off to the right side. Way to get upfield, gain a couple of yards to set up this 2nd down for Sault High.
1 yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up now for Sault High. Twins to the left, nobody out to the right. And halfback off his left hip, Jasek. It's a screen pass underthrown. He was looking over for Max Scott, and he underthrew him by about 3 feet on that play. 3rd down coming up for Sault High.
Yeah, it looked like they just wanted to do a quick bubble screen to Max Scott there, give him some space in the field, make a move on the corner. Just an incomplete throw, didn't get to him in time.
It will bring up 3rd and 8 now for the Blue Devils from their own 32-yard line. Campbell in the shotgun. Twins to the left, nobody out to the right. One lone setback off his left hip is Jasek again. And now a man in motion, Lujan, from right to left. Back to pass, Campbell. He'll float over to his left side. He's under duress, and down he goes. Right in his grill right away was number 9, Aldridge. And the Vikings quickly bring him down. I think they watched some game film the way they attacked him there.
Oh, yeah, they brought their corner right up when they saw that motion coming to the left side of us on the field here. And good cover sack by Grayling right there.
Aldrich, one of their top players at the sack. It brings up 4th and 15. Blue Devils will punt it away from their own 25-yard line. And now Sault High will get Kiekefer to do the punting duties. Shaded just off his 15, standing at the Sault High 13. Back deep for Grayling. They have a man back deep as the punt returner. It's a high end-over-end punt taken by number 11. He'll backpedal to the 30. He'll twirl around. That's Corbin Allen. Now back to the right he'll go, trying to get around Salcido. He's knocked out at the 45 of the Vikings. Good field position. Knocking him out there was number 60, Carson Kronemeyer, on special teams for Sault High.
I was surprised to see Sault High come out in a shotgun set there. I thought they would go back to what worked for them against Escanaba last week. So we'll see if Sault High stays in that shotgun set. Second defensive series for Sault High here. I'd expect them to control the line of scrimmage.
We didn't see Rakegum, we didn't see Bell. It was interesting. Jasek right off the hop. And now it will be the Vikings on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation for the quarterback for Grayling. That's Koharik. Koharik now quickly hands off on a sweep play to the left side. Aldridge. A lot of blue shirts are over there, and they bring him down at about the 47-yard line. He'll gain maybe a yard or two on the play. It will be number 9, Josh Aldridge, a junior running back for Grayling.
Yeah, great job by Sault High defense to control the edge right there. He had nowhere to go. He cut upfield, maybe gained a yard. 2nd down here.
Gains 2 on the play officially, and it will bring up 2nd and 8 from the 47 of Grayling. So basically midfield. Koharik now in the shotgun. One lone setback directly behind him. They go with trips to the right again. One lone receiver to the left. Now that halfback's off his left hip, and he'll hand off to him on a draw play right up the middle, and he'll garner some yardage there into Blue Devil territory about the Sault High 47-yard line. That's the big fullback Husband again. He's a junior.
Yeah, good hard run by Husband there. Just a quick little draw play up the middle. Going to bring up the second third down of this game for the Sault High defense. I would expect a quick pass here by Grayling.
So he gains on that play as he's able to get it 6 yards, and now it will bring up a 3rd and 2 from the Sault High 47. Vikings in a 3rd down convert coming up. They go with twins to the right, shotgun formation. One lone setback is the fullback off his left hip, twins to the left, and now they will hand off. It's Husband, not much doing there. I don't think he got the first down.
No, I don't think so.
Host of Blue Devils are there to bring him down. 4th down, but, you know, this is one of those things. A game could be in the trenches you're in 4-down territory typically.
Yeah, and they did have success on the last play right up the middle. All they did there was the same play, but they faked to the fullback. Quarterback kept it. Good surge by the Sault High defensive line to stuff them at the line of scrimmage.
They're going to line up as if they're going up for it on 4th down. We'll see if it's a decoy. And now this is the quarterback in shotgun. He'll hand off to Husband. He'll go right up the middle. Second effort will try to get him the first down. And like he does. He gets the first down. The second effort was enough for Grayling.
Yeah, good play call. I think that was a pretty good decision by Grayling there to go for it. They kind of had the momentum there going up the middle. So I would expect maybe pass here. They've been going up the middle a lot. Watch for the play action over top.
It's the first 3rd down conversion of the game by either team, and now it's 1st and 10 for the Vikings from the Sault High 43. And this is the quarterback in the shotgun, split backs on each side of him, twins to the left. And now Kaharik hands off to Aldridge. He'll sweep to the left side, not much doing there as he lost yardage, about a yard on the play. And a host of Blue Devils in on that tackle. Horrigan was in on the play for Sault High with Big John Burke.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to do a little counter, a little misdirection play. Just a quick little sweep up the left side off tackle. Good defensive play by Sault High to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
Second effort gave Husband a yard on the play. It was a very workable, or actually a very blue-collar first or 1 yard gain on the play. He really had to work for that one. And it's 2nd and 9 for the Vikings from the Sault High 43. Under 7 minutes to go, opening quarter. No score on a beautiful night at the Van Sitters. Home opener for Sault High. And now this is Kaharik in the shotgun. One lone setback behind him. Twins to the left, a receiver off to the right. Now back to pass looking. Now he'll hand off. A little decoy play there. And this is going to be the big fullback spinning away from would-be tacklers. And his second effort gets him all the way to the 33-yard line. That's Jake Husband with a big run and a Vikings first down.
That was a really late draw play right there. I thought they were going to pass the ball. Good execution on the draw by Grayling, and good second effort again. Couple missed tackles for Sault High. I think that they thought he was going to be down, but a good second effort by Grayling to get some more positive yards.
I don't think that was their first option there. I think they wanted to throw it, Ryan. And
it was very late.
From what I could see, but it's going to be called back. There's a penalty flag, and they're walking back on the play.
Yeah, that's got to be the latest draw I've ever seen.
It has to be a hold, I would think. And see what the white hat false start. That's a late call and a false start. Normally they throw that flag right away.
Yeah.
And that's a penalty against the Vikings on the false start. So that will back up the Vikings there.
Set them up at 2nd and 14 here.
So back to the 48-yard line they'll go. And minus 5 yards on the false start. So 2nd and 14, as Ryan alluded to. Kaharik now in the shotgun. One lone setback directly behind him. Twins make it trips to the right, and they have one lone receiver to the left. Now they'll back to pass on play action. He has a man completed over the middle all the way down inside the 25 down to about the 23. Kaharik pitch and catch with Corbin Allen for a Grayling first down.
Yeah, just a basic play action. They were faked up the middle, and receiver ran a nice post route. Good yardage there for Grayling, and sets them up here at 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line.
That is a 26-yard gain on a first down for Grayling. Nice little pitch and catch over the middle off play action. In the shotgun, Kaharik. He has one lone setback behind him, a man in motion, and they'll hand off at a reverse from left to right now. Going wide to the edge, breaking tackles is Aldridge. He crosses the 20, and he's going to be driven back at the 20. Timmy Garland in on the tackle for the Blue Devils over there. Well, he had help as well as Garland able to get there along with Adam Horrigan again.
Yeah, I've noticed Sault High is doing a very good job right now, and Grayling's trying to run these quick jet sweeps on the outside. Sault High is doing a very good job of sealing the edge and forcing the ball back to the inside where all the Blue Devils are coming in and all 11 men are on the ball making the tackle.
He did gain on the play. He gained 4 yards, did Aldridge for Grayling. Now in the shotgun, Kaharik on 2nd and 6 from the Sault High 18 for Grayling. They spread the field, back to pass, and he throws it in a tight window to the left side. It's completed deep in Blue Devil territory. A host of Blue Devils. Lujan is there along with Evan Arbic in a cast of thousands to bring down the Grayling intended receiver who caught that ball in that tight window, and that is a a nice play for Kaharick on that slant run off a slant pass to the left side.
Yeah, just another play action. I think they caught the linebacker coming up, and he wasn't in his zone, and it was a tight window. He was nice pitch and catch there. Brings up 1st and 6 here for Grayling.
Nice gain there of 12 yards for Grayling as they're deep in Blue Devil territory. And Kaharick now in the shotgun. He has split backs, one on each side of him, and twins to the right, and a receiver off to the left for the Vikings as they are trying to get in the end zone here. And now they'll hand off to Husband, and a host of Blue Devils are there in the interior to bring them down.
Yeah, they're kind of struggling right now on this drive, running anything up the middle. The Sault High defensive line has got a lot of beef on it, so good job controlling the line of scrimmage by the Sault High defensive line.
But like last week, if they spread the field like Escanaba and throw the ball, they're having some success.
Yeah, a lot of play action. They're running the same play up the middle, and then they're just following it with a quick little play action pass.
And they lose a yard on the play, so it's 2nd and goal from the 7 for Grayling. And Kaharick in the spread again. He has a man in motion, and they will hand off wide to the left, bouncing off the edge, trying to hit the goal line there. No signal yet for Grayling, and it's a touchdown. They finally give the signal. He hit the pylon to the left corner. Corbin Allen with a 7-yard run.
Yeah, nice little jet sweep there. Good patience by him to find a lane and dip his shoulder down and tiptoe right into the end zone.
Nice methodical running for the Grayling Vikings, and they take the lead here. They will go for the point after. It looks like they have a kicker, and the touchdown for Grayling is Corbin Allen on the 7-yard TD run on a reverse for Grayling. Now they will try for the point after, will the Grayling Vikings, as they have a kicker. And here's the hold. It's up. It's a line drive. And that is tucked into the right upright. Good. 7-0 Grayling early on as they tuck that into the right upright. Allen with the touchdown run for the Grayling Vikings. Number 11, Corbin Allen, as he takes that reverse left corner of the end zone. A nice drive for Grayling.
Yes.
Sault High has to find a way to answer here with 3:50 to go in the opening quarter, down 7-0.
I'm interested to see if they're going to stick with that shotgun set they did, or if they're going to try and go with what worked last week. Just the basic wing tee with your traps to Bell and your sweeps to Rickenham. Get your athletes the ball in open space. So it'll be interesting to see what Sault High offense comes out in here.
That was kind of surprising what we saw.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
I think they were, Coach Menard, showing his poker face there and kind of, trying to give a different look.
Yeah.
To your point, pretty soon they will go with what worked last week and try that here. I would have to think fairly soon.
Well, I think down 7 points now, you got to get your offense rolling here. And the best thing about what worked last week, Dave, is they controlled the clock when they did that. They had so many long drives that they wore the Escanaba team down. And I think right now that should be the goal right now, is just control the clock and get your athletes the ball where they're successful at.
I totally agree with that assessment on that one, Ryan. 5:16 time of the drive for Grayling. They chewed up a little bit of clock for that touchdown, did the Grayling Vikings. They will get ready to kick off here in moments' time. It was in total a 60-yard drive for the Grayling Vikings for that touchdown, and they have the 7-0 lead here in this one. Here's the kickoff. It's a squib kick taken by an up back, and they will down it right at the 45-yard line, and it's downed by John Gravel, and Sault High takes over 1st and 10.
Yeah, good job by Sault High special teams to be paying attention. They were huddled up on the kickoff, and then they just broke the huddle real quick and did a quick squib kick, but fortunately we were able to catch it right away and take a knee.
It was an 11-play drive for that touchdown as well for the Grayling Vikings. And now they will start off at the 45 of the Blue Devils, 1st and 10 with 3:47 to go. Sault High now will have split backs behind the quarterback, Kellen Campbell under center. A receiver off to the right side, and they'll hand off now. This is going to be bouncing off the left side, nowhere to go on that play. A host of Vikings, including Corbin Allen, in on that tackle for the Grayling Vikings, and it was led by number 55 for Grayling. That's Caleb Hall, and Hall is a junior. bringing down the Blue Devil ball carrier, and no gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it's Sault High back in their basic wing tee. They tried to get Rakegum off tackle on the left side, but couldn't gain many yards.
And now Campbell under center, split backs behind him, receiver off to the right side. Now he'll hand off now to the lead back. They'll gain maybe a yard in the play right towards midfield at the white block S. Goes the fullback, Kale Bell, gain maybe of a yard on the play.
Yeah, good job by this Grayling defense right now. They're controlling the line of scrimmage on defense. Going to bring up a 3rd and 9 here for Sault High. I'd be expecting here maybe a waggle by Callan, or maybe Callan keep it himself and try to get outside.
Blue Devils have a receiver to the right side split out, nobody to the left. Split backs behind Campbell. Callan Campbell under center. Now Campbell, it's play action, roll off to the right side. He's under duress. He's in big trouble, and down he goes as a host of Vikings came in and in on the tackle, number 72. He was the second guy coming in on the rush for Grayling. That's Logan Malinan, and he's a junior in on that sack on Sault High.
Yeah, got to give Grayling credit where credit's due there. They had a great defensive series. They got in the backfield fast. They controlled the line of scrimmage, and on the defensive backfield, good cover sack. Callan had nowhere to throw the football, so unfortunately Sault High's forced a punt here, 4th and 15.
That was a quick series,
it was, yeah.
And it all had to do with Grayling's defense.
3 and out.
3 and out, and a very quick 3 and out. The Blue Devils will punt it away, and back deep they have one lone back there. Here comes the punt. It's a booming punt, and it goes to the right side of the field on the visitors' side, rolls out of bounds at about the 19-yard line of Grayling. Excellent special teams by Sault High. 1st and 10 for Grayling from near their own 20-yard line, and it's a 7-0 Vikings lead.
Yeah, and that Keith Kafer has a leg on him.
Yes, he does.
Holy man, that's right on the 20. Beautiful punt by him.
Vikings come out now with 1:43 to go here in the opening quarter, and they have a 7-0 lead, and so far they've dominated this game on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, this Sault High defensive line's got to find a way to get in the backfield right now, and again, kind of like last week, Grayling's only running about 2 or 3 different plays. They're running right up the middle, or they're doing a play-action pass to complement it.
Here comes the first play from scrimmage for Grayling, 1st and 10. They give it to the 21-yard line, actually. They spot the ball at the 21. And now a quick screen pass off to Allen, and to make that number 11 there, that's Corbin Allen, and he's brought down immediately. Good play over there by the Blue Devils.
Yeah, quick little bubble screen out to the right side, and great open field tackle by Max Scott to get there and shut him down immediately.
Loses 2 yards on the play, and it brings it to 2nd and 12 for the Grayling Vikings as they lose 2 yards, drives them back to the 19 of Grayling. A little screen pass to Allen and a great defensive play by the DB Salcido, as Ryan mentioned there, able to bring him down or make that Max Scott with that play. And 1 minute to go in the first quarter. It's 7-0 Grayling. Here in this one, they have carried the play early on. And now Kaharick is in the shotgun. One lone back to his left hip. He has receivers. He quickly throws. Left side, it's completed at the 25. They try to drive him back, and the whistle blows it dead. And that was completed by Aldridge over there around just inside the 25-yard line.
Yeah, quick pitch and catch there for Grayling. Sault High was on him right away. Couldn't get him down. I don't know if his knee hit the ground or his knee must have hit the ground because
the way that whistle blew.
Going. Yeah, he was still going, and so good job by Grayling. They're controlling the clock right now and really controlling the tempo of this game so far.
8-yard passing play. Kaharick finding Husband on that left side to make that Aldridge. And now in the shotgun, one lone setback behind the quarterback. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Kaharick now will let that clock run all the way down to 0. And an impressive first quarter for Grayling. They're up 7-0 over the Sault High Blue Devils. And we'll take a 1-minute timeout. Second quarter looming. Sault High down 7-0. Vikings coming up with a critical third down when we return on 1230 WSOO. Welcome back to the Van Sitters Field, and a quick pass to the left side and a screen pass by Grayling on 3rd and 4. The Vikings able to, Kaharick finding number 6, Fletcher Quinlan, on that play. It's a first down and 1st and 10 for the Grayling Vikings from the 39 of Grayling.
Yeah, just another quick pass. Our defensive backs in the Sioux backfield right now are playing off coverage, so Grayling's just getting quick pitches out to the wide receiver, and they're able to find some open space and get upfield.
Gain of 12 yards on the play for the first down up to the Grayling 39-yard line. Grayling 7, Sault High nothing. We just start the second quarter of play, 11:53 to go in the half here at the Van Sitters. Little draw play up the middle for Grayling. Breaking tackles is the ball carrier as he hung on, did Kiekefer to bring him down, and gain for Aldridge as Josh Aldridge gets all the way up to about the 43-yard line, so a gain about 4 yards.
Yeah, good job by the Sault High defensive line there to stop them at the line, and the linebackers really came up and made a play as well. Sault High, I think they need to get a turnover here. They need to get these guys out on 4-down territory, and I think we just need to change the tempo of the game. So far, it's been all Grayling.
2nd and 5 coming up from the 44-yard line of Grayling for the Vikings. They spread the field with twins to each side. Back to pass and shotgun. Kaharick double pumps. He'll throw to the left side as a man wide open, and he overthrew him. Aldridge had Dejon Willis beat on that left side, but the ball sails over out of bounds on that second down play.
Yeah, he came out of the slot, and he did a quick little out route and ended up being a wheel. So Sault High got lucky right there on the wheel route, because if he caught that, there was nothing but green in front of him.
Good night, Irene. He gone.
Yeah, he was gone if he would have caught that. So good break there for Sault High. Hey, you got him on a 3rd down here. Just keep the ball in front of the sticks, and let's get out of this. Get the offense back on the field.
3rd and 5 coming up now for Grayling from the 44-yard line of the Vikings. In the shotgun, they have twins to each side, one lone setback off the left hip of Kaharick. Screen pass right side completed, and that's going to be Allen, and he's going to be driven back on the play. Blue Devils bid on that nicely. Allen brought down.
Yeah, I thought he was going to pick that off there. Good defensive play by Sault High. Quick slant. They were there to cover it right away and get him on the ground. Brings up 4th down for Grayling here.
4th and 2 from the 47-yard line, right at midfield for Grayling. Decision time for head coach Eric Tunney and the Vikings. And they will line up to go for it here, but let's remember Kaharick's also the punter, so they can elect to do that if they want to and pooch punt it. And now Kaharick is trying to draw Sault High off sides. I think this is a decoy. See if he backpedals backwards to punt. Kaharick now going with the hard count on 4th and 2. And he will keep it himself. Make it. Corbin Allen was under center, and Allen gets the first down. Second effort gets him into Sault High territory up to the 45. It's an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, good play by Grayling there. They tried the hard count, tried to get Sault High to jump off sides, and then they still decided to stick with going for it on 4th down. And just a good quarterback keep off tackle, was able to get the first down.
And a good play for the Vikings to get that first down, and it gets them into Blue Devil territory. Under 10 minutes to go in the half, and a 7-0 ball game. Grayling with the lead, and they're driving in Sault High territory again. Twins to the left, receiver to the right, little draw play. They will hand off. This is Aldridge breaking tackles across the 40. He scoots all the way up to the 37 before he's brought down by the Blue Devil number 82, that's Joey Gravel.
Yeah, a little misdirection play by Grayling. Sault High again, a couple missed tackles. Kind of similar to the first half of last week. A couple missed tackles, and our defense isn't able to get off the field. So Sault High needs to figure out a way to get themselves off the field here.
2nd and 1 coming up now for Grayling. A gain of 9 on that play. Kaharick in the shotgun. Twins to the left, twins to the right. One lone setback. Back to pass on play action. Kaharick, he'll throw to the right side. It's completed. Wide open over there was number 5 for Grayling. First down for the Vikings inside the Blue Devil 20-yard line. Cole Dickey, the senior, and he was left untouched over there, and he gets the first down.
Yeah, a lot of time to pass for Grayling, too. Good pass coverage by them, and he found the open guy wide open on the right side, and he was also able to get up, gain a good chunk yards for Grayling.
About 17, and that's a first down inside the red zone. Go the Vikings yet again. Under 9 minutes to go in the first half. 7-0 Grayling, and they're driving for more. And this will be Kaharick in the shotgun. One lone setback off his left hip. Twins to each side. A man in motion from right to left. And they will hand off to Allen. No, they misdirect it and hand it off to the big fullback that time, and he does not gain anything there. Lujan into the tackle, bringing down Jake Husband.
Yeah, good job by the Sault High defensive line to get some pressure and get in the backfield right away. They did a fake the jet sweep and just handed it off up the middle. Again, good job by the Sault High defensive line to create a surge there.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up now for the Vikings with 8:15 and the clock rolling here in the second quarter of play. Grayling up 7-0. Sault High needs to make a stop here. They don't want to go down 2 scores. They need something positive. And Kaharick now in the shotgun. He has spread offense. Back to pass, 4 wide. Looking, he'll throw towards the end zone. Has a man. It's incomplete. Right off his breadbasket and his knee. It was Aldrich over there, and he had the DB beat. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, again, lucky. Had it hit him in the hands, and fortunately for Sault High, he wasn't able to bring it in. Kind of got lost in coverage in the defensive backfield again. Got to give Grayling credit. They're moving the ball well, and they're finding success in their pass game here. Josh
Aldridge will have nightmares in his sleep back in Crawford County tonight, dreaming that he should have had that touchdown catch. 7:55 to go here, and a 3rd down, 3rd and 10 for the Vikings from the 19-yard line of Sault High. This will be the Kaharick in the shotgun. Twins to each side, 1 lone setback off his right hip. Kaharick back to pass. He's looking. He'll throw a screen pass, and it's to the right side, completed, and they get it all the way down to about the 11-yard line to number 10, Tavion Hall.
Yeah, good quick pass off a drag to his receiver, and good job by Sault High to get him down. Brings up another 4th down. Sault High really needs to stop here because, again, folks, it's been all Grayling. Grayling's controlling all the tempo right now, so Sault High really needs to get a stop and get some tempo going in their favor. This would be huge for Sault High here.
4th and 3 for the Vikings from the 12-yard line, and a 7-0 Grayling lead. We want to say hi to the Sault High soccer team. Al MacArthur, the head coach and crew, coming back from Kingsley, where they beat the Stags 7-0. Great job, kids.
Awesome.
Happy bus ride home, that is. And now the draw play goes to the left side, and the Blue Devils stop him on the 4th down on 4th and 2. And the ball did come loose, but he was already down on the play. And a great play by Joey Gravel, Dejan Willis. They convert on him, and they bring him down, and Sault High gets a critical 4th down stop. They take over from their own 12-yard line. That's huge.
They needed that.
Sault High.
They needed that because Grayling has been able to kind of pass the ball wherever they wanted to so far in this game. So Sault High really needed that defensive turnover. And I think hopefully we can get the tempo working in our favor here. And I think you're going to see them, the Sault High offense, stick with that wing tee and try to get their athletes in space here.
Blue Devils now with a timeout on the field. And again, as we mentioned there before that 4th down stop by Sault High, congratulations to Blue Devils soccer as they win at Kingsley 7-0 tonight. 7-0 win for Sault High soccer, and they're on their way back to the Sioux. And they had goals by Race Rizzo, Noah Weber, Cam Gagnon, along with Mason Berry, Denvy McCord, Jordan Dogme, and Ryan Wood with the 7 goals. That's a nice win in an area that they love their soccer in Grand Traverse County. Congratulations, Al MacArthur and the kids. Happy bus ride home. 7-0 Sault High winning that one over Kingsley earlier today.
Yeah, it's good to see the other programs go out and get a win, especially I was listening to your guys' Coach's Corner, and it sounds like this year all the coaches are working together to make sure kids are playing all different sports, and that's awesome to see.
Ethan McDonald is kicking for Sault High when he can, but he's with soccer today, which is, of course, they're working in cohesion, are the 2 programs, and to Ryan's point, they're doing that. 1st and 10, there's a flag in the backfield, probably a false start for Sault High.
Yeah, and I was talking to Mike Fitzner before the game, and it's like half the basketball team's out here on the football team too. So, and he was looking forward to that. Just talking to him, just saying he likes them out here playing football, kind of bring in that physicality and the toughness. So I've always liked kids playing multiple sports, so it's good to see.
Coaches love 3-sport athletes, and if you can get that, it's golden. 1st and 15 after the false start on Sault High on the penalty flag, and now they will hand off. Not much doing there. Right up the middle, and Grayling chews up the interior. That's 72 again. Logan Malanonen, that's his Malinen's 2nd tackle inside on that play.
Yeah, this Grayling defensive line is doing a very good job of controlling the line of scrimmage right now. Sault High is struggling being able to push them back into the backfield. So Sault High needs a big play here on 2nd and long.
They lose some yardage on that play, or actually gain yardage. It's a 2-yard gain for Sault High. And now Campbell under center. Callan now, he'll keep it himself. He'll tuck it and run. Breaking tackles, a little bit of breathing room there. He gets up to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, good job by Callan. Looked like he wanted to go up the middle, but there was nothing doing in the middle, so he cut left and was able to gain a couple of yards by second effort.
Gain of 1 officially for Campbell. 6 minutes to go here in the first half of play. 7-0 the score. It is Sault High trailing Grayling here in Blue Devil football here tonight. And now 3rd and 9 coming up for Sault High. 3rd and 9 from the 14. This is Callan Campbell. Campbell in the shotgun. He goes to the spread offense. 2 receivers to the left. Man in motion. Lujan. He'll keep it himself. Campbell bounces off the left edge. He's across the 20, 25. And he'll run out of bounds about the 26-yard line for Sault High. And that's the first Blue Devil first down of the game.
Yeah, that was great blocking on the left edge by Sault High receivers and the wingbacks. Campbell had a lot of room to run. Made the smart play. Got out of bounds. Good play by Sault High there.
Five and a half and change left in the half. 7-0 Grayling. Sault High with their first third down convert, or their first down of the game on the Campbell run. For the Blue Devils, it's a 1st and 10 from the Grayling Vikings 26-yard line. 5:33 to go here in the half. 7-0 Vikings. Blue Devils 1st and 10 from their own 26. Campbell now under center. Split backs behind him. Nobody out as a receiver. Now Campbell. He'll play action pass. Rolling off left side. He'll look. He'll throw deep down the field. Well overthrown. Looking for Lujan. Miscommunication with the receiver. And that's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, good job by Campbell, though. Rolling out and stepping up in the pocket, evading a tackler. Looked like Lujan was just running straight on the 50-yard line, and I think Campbell expected him to keep going deeper. So just a little miscommunication. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
5:25 to go here in the third quarter of play. 2nd and 10 coming up now for the Sault High Blue Devils. And this will be Campbell breaking from the huddle here. Campbell under center. He has split backs behind him on 2nd and 10, and they'll hand off. Cale Bell, maybe a yard on the play.
Yeah, this Grayling defense done a really good job by controlling the line of scrimmage and Cale Bell tonight. After the week Cale Bell had last week, he hasn't really been able to get going tonight, so got to give Grayling credit for keying in on him.
So far, I give the Grayling coaching staff and their players an A in game plan.
You have to. I mean,
they paid attention in
film. They did. I mean, Cale Bell hasn't been able to to get going yet. It's been mostly, for Sault High offense, it's been mostly Campbell just rolling out and taking the run.
Bell with a yard gain on the play. 3rd and 9 from the 27 of Sault High. On 3rd and 9, Campbell in play action under duress. Throws a screen pass, nearly picked off. Incomplete pass. The big fellow right there nearly had it, and that was batted down by the Grayling big lineman there. And that was looked like number 60, Hayden Nielsen, and he nearly threw it right to him. It will bring up 4th down, and Sault High will punt it away with 4:38 to go here in the second quarter. 7-0 Grayling.
I like the play call. It just didn't get executed. The defensive line was in the backfield too quick. Campbell didn't have time to set and throw.
Kiefer to punt. He's standing back at his own 25, booming punt, right up the middle, taken at the Grayling 40. They fumble the ball. There's a loose ball on the field. A mad scramble ensues in the Grayling territory at the Vikings 42. Rugby scrum for the football. Players diving all over the place. A muffed punt by the Vikings, number 11, Corbin Allen, and the Vikings recover.
Oh, lucky for them. I thought we ended up with that ball. Carter was down there right away. I couldn't see who else was down there. It looked like Horgan might have been down there even. I thought we ended up with that football, but good effort by the Sault High to get down there and get on the ball.
I think it changed hands, Ryan,
it might have
several times.
Well, first it was in the middle pile, and then I think all of them jumping on it made the ball jump
squirt out.
Forward,
yep.
So
it squibbed right out on him. 1st and 10. It was like a greased pig down there. First and 10 for the Vikings from their own 43-yard line. Trips to the left. Koharic play action, hands off in a draw play, and goes to the big fullback that time, number 34, Husband. Husband gains a couple yards, gets up towards the 45-yard line on the play. Actually, right back to the line of scrimmage, second and 10.
Yeah, good surge again by the Sault High defensive line. Got in the backfield quick, was able to get him down. I think what Sault High needs to do here is they just need to get some pressure on the quarterback. We haven't been able to get in the backfield. They're having all day to be able to look where they want to throw the ball. So I think if we can get in the backfield and create some pressure on this quarterback, it'll make a big difference for us defensively.
Now this is Koharic in the shotgun. Twins to the left, twins to the right, man in motion. It's Hall, back to pass. Little screen pass completed to Husband, and now he'll go right up the middle, breaking tackles. Late flag comes as he gets across the 50 to about the Sault High 47-yard line.
Yeah, good tackle. Looked like he was going to break away on the left side. Good defensive tackle by the Sault High player there. And what do we got, a holding penalty? Oh, yeah, they're bringing him back.
Yep.
Yeah, good little screen pass by Grayling, though.
And that was second and 8 play, and that will drive them back 5 yards all the way back to the 39. 5-yard loss on the holding call on the Vikings. 3:38 to go here in the half, 7-0 Grayling.
Yeah, they did the same thing Sault High tried to do, just a quick little fullback middle screen, and they were able to run it a little more successfully. Unfortunately for Sault High, there was a holding penalty.
Second and 13 coming up now for the Grayling Vikings. They will go with twins to the left, twins to the right for Grayling. And Koharic is in the shotgun. One lone setback off his right hip. Now back to pass. Under duress. Here comes Campbell, and down he goes. And the flags come out as well. And it was a sack for Sault High. We'll have to check the marker.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what the flag's going to be.
Yeah, hankies all over the place there.
Did he get a face mask when he brought him down, maybe?
Well, I think the flag was before he even, the first flag came out before he even tackled him. First call is a hold. And hold on Grayling again.
Yeah, hey, that's exactly what we need. We need to get back in the backfield and put some pressure on the Grayling quarterback. Good job by Campbell to get back and get a sack. So it brings up a 3rd and 13 for Grayling. So Sault High defensive back, Sault High defense here. Be ready for the pass. Keep the guy in front of you.
3rd and 13, a loss of 5 yards on the sack. 3rd and 13 for Grayling from their own 39-yard line. 3:12 to go in the half. 7-0 the score. Vikings with the ball and the lead, and they have a 3rd and 13 coming up from their own 39-yard line. Now Coach Menard is having a discussion here with the head official as he called him over. I'm not sure what he's now they're going to back him up some more here. I don't know if he didn't like the spot or where they spotted it after the penalty.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And now they'll back it up from that 39 all the way up to back to the 31-yard line for Grayling. Koharic now in the shotgun. It's 3rd and 13 from the 31 of the Vikings for Grayling. They're up 7-0 late second quarter. Back to pass Koharic. Koharic now under duress, and there's Campbell again, and he brings him down for another sack.
Great coverage by the defensive backs and great job by the defensive line to get some pressure on the quarterback. This is exactly what Sault High needed. Hopefully this is a tempo boost for Sault High. Raise the intensity up a little bit. Give us some confidence.
2 straight sacks for Callan Campbell. Right from that right side, he's able to get around the lineman and get to Koharic, and the Vikings will have to punt on 4th and 22 from their own 31-yard line. Critical plays by Callan Campbell.
They needed that. I think that hopefully will create some tempo for the Sault High offensive drive here.
Now the Vikings will punt it. Koharic standing back at his own 15. It's a high punt. He has to get it off, and he does as the heat was coming. And it takes a Grayling bounce all the way back and rolls to the Sault High 28-yard line. And the Vikings are able to touch that dead with 2:08 to go in the half and a 7-0 Grayling lead. Sault High takes over 1st and 10, down by 7.
Oh, it makes me nervous every time those kids stay by that ball when it's bouncing.
Oh,
I hate that.
I was thinking the same thing.
Hold my breath when they stand there and just watch the ball go by them, because all it takes is a special teams player to hit you and put you into the ball, and then they're hopping on the ball and getting it back. So Sault High offense here. Hopefully we can get something moving.
1st and 10 from the Blue Devils 35-yard line coming up now for the Blue Devils from the 35. Back to handoff. It's River Keegum there. He gets the handoff on the draw play. Bounces off to the left side. Not much doing there as he loses yardage on the play at about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like there was some miscommunication. The handoff didn't look like the
Clean.
best handoff, and Coach Menard had his headset off, and he was yelling something at Callan Campbell. So, obviously, I think they might have ran the wrong play or maybe been in the wrong formation. So, can't afford that right now with a minute to go left in the first half.
2nd and 11, Keegum loses a yard on the play from the 20, or make it from the 34-yard line. For Sault High. Campbell, little screen pass. He has a man at Scott across the 35. Max Scott is going to be brought down at about the 37-yard line as Husband able to wrap him around at the waist and bring him down, but not before he gains some yardage on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, quick little bubble screen there by Sault High to Max Scott. He was able to juke around his guy a little bit and at least get back to the line of scrimmage for Sault High.
3rd down coming up, and Coach Menard will talk things over. 1:11 left here in the first half of play. Dave Watson, Ryan Wollan here at the Van Sitters Field for Blue Devil football here on 1230 WSOO. A reminder, Coach's Corner, Saturday morning. Scores that matter at the top of the show at 11:05 a.m. from Applebee's in the Business Spur in Sioux, Michigan. And I'm your host with Pat Bennon, our first guest, and then we'll play an interview we had recorded with Executive Director of the Michigan High School Athletic Association, Mark Ewell. Second half of the show, all that along with This Week in High School Sports and What's on Deck. It's Coach's Corner from Applebee's Saturday here on Radio Sioux, 1230WSOO.com, and the TuneIn app as well. Blue Devil Soccer won earlier today, 7-0 over Kingsley. Congrats to Coach MacArthur and the crew. Their happy bus ride home from Kingsley as they knock off the Stags on the road in soccer earlier today. Here it's 7-0. Grayling in high school football leads Sault High late in the first half with 1:11 to go here in the half, and Sault High has a 3rd and 8 coming up out of the timeout. Campbell in the shotgun. Lujan moving from right to left as seen on your radio dial. And they'll go with a draw play. Campbell up the middle, across the 50. He's still going. They're trying to get him by the shirt collar. That's not going to work with a DB trying to bring him down all the way down to the 40 of Grayling, and a 1st down for Sault High.
Great patience by Campbell. He waited to see where the hole was, and he exploded through the hole. Now we're going through a no huddle.
1st down for Sault High in the time of the essence, as Ryan mentions. And a timeout for Grayling, and a 1st down for Sault High on Campbell's run. And that was a nifty run up the middle. It gets the Blue Devils in Grayling territory down 7-0, and they have a 1st and 10 coming up with 1:02 to go here in the half.
That's about all that's worked for Sault High so far, is Callan being able to run the ball. They haven't been able to get Bell going. They haven't been able to get Rakegum going. So they haven't been able to have any success off tackle or up the middle right now. It's mostly been for Sault High offensive drives, Campbell sweeping out left or right. So that was a good job by Campbell there, that last play. He was patient, waited for the hole, accelerated when he found the hole, and was able to get the 1st down for Sault High. Big 1st down as well.
1:02 to go here in the first half of play. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils from the Grayling 40-yard line, and a big run by Campbell for the 1st down to get into Viking territory. Grayling calls a timeout to reset their defense. 1st and 10 coming up for the Blue Devils. Campbell in the shotgun, twins to the left. One lone setback is Bell. Lujan's in motion from right to left. For Sault High, Campbell will keep it himself across the 40, breaking tackles. He gets about the 36-yard line for Sault High, and the clock rolls with 50 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to just try to go for a deep pass here. They're going quick to the line, or maybe just...
They have 2 timeouts left.
I was going to say, I thought maybe they would just...
And they spike the ball on that play for Campbell on 2nd down. And they will stop the clock at the 36-yard line of Grayling. And Campbell now goes over to Coach Menard. The only thing you get it down to the 3rd down, why? I mean, are you still? Why are you conserving your time? You do have 2 timeouts,
right?
Interesting call there to just spike it in that situation.
I don't know if it was just a panic mode or something, or it's hard to say. But I agree with you. You got 2 timeouts, and quarter almost ending.
Lujan moving from right to left. Campbell's in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's looking downfield. Campbell now will air it out, and he's hit. And that's going to be an incomplete pass as he was hit. And that arm did go forward. The old Tom Brady call in the snow. And that looked from up here that was a follow through on the throw by Campbell. And the linebacker was coming back from his blind side. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, big hit. You know, Dave, I think it'll be interesting to see in the second half what they do with Callan, because right now, not being able, he's been their only success on offense, but they need him on defense as well. He made those 2 big defensive plays for Sault High, and you can tell he's getting tired right now.
Gas tank's running.
He's their workhorse, and you can tell that hit that he just took a little wind out of him as well. So it'll be interesting to see what their second half adjustment is.
Some guys got to step up. That's the bottom line. 4th and 7 for Sault High. Campbell back to pass, 35 seconds to go in the half. He airs it out, incomplete as he throws it away, and Grayling will take over.
Yeah, uncatchable ball there. Just threw it right out of bounds, and Grayling's going to get the ball back here with 31 seconds left.
And that's unfortunate. They are able to get into Grayling territory, and then the Vikings defense does a nice job of buckling under, and now they will probably just run out the clock going in the locker room.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, if you're Gordy Campbell, I think what he's telling his guys is, hey, be smart, keep the guy in front of you, don't get burned deep. I mean, there's still 30 seconds left. They have a couple timeouts too, it looks like. So, I mean,
they might try.
Play smart situational football here. Keep your guy in front of you. Don't fall for any fakes, and know where the goal line is.
Kaharick now has twins to each side, now a man in motion, and they will hand off, or nope, he'll keep it himself. Kaharick, and Lujan's right there to wrap him up with 25 seconds to go.
Yeah, good big hit by Lujan. I thought they'd maybe pass the ball there, but I think you're right, Dave. They just want to go in 7-zip in this first half. Great first half by Grayling. Got to give credit where credit's due there.
No scoring here in the second quarter of play, as it will remain 7-0. Grayling with the lead. Maybe not, as Kaharick will throw, and it's nearly picked off on that left side. Incomplete pass. That is the last play of the first half of play. And Grayling dominated that first half, but they're only up 7-0 on Sault High at the break. We'll come back, take a 3-minute timeout, and I'll have the first half stats and thoughts on that first half of play, as Sault High is down to Grayling at the half in high school football. Grayling 7, Sault High nothing. Back to the Van Sitters Field in 3 minutes on 1230 WSOO. Back at the Van Sitters Field in the Sioux, Dave Watson and Ryan Wollan at the half. It's the Grayling Vikings 7 and the Sault High Blue Devils right now nothing. And scoring in that first half, it was 1 touchdown. It came at the 3:50 mark of the first quarter of play. A Grayling touchdown by Corbin Allen, 7 yards on a run. The PAT was good. 11 plays of a drive, 60-yard drive, and the PAT was good for Grayling, and they had the 7-0 lead. It was the time of the drive was 5:16 as well. No scoring in the second quarter. Grayling had chances. Sault High stopped them on a 4th down in the red zone. That was critical. Devils have been in Grayling territory twice. It's been the Callan Campbell show on both sides of the ball. He has 2 sacks. He's running the ball well, but as Ryan alluded to towards the end of the quarter, you get concerned with is that gas tank going to start to run on the empty side. Some other guys need to step up for Sault High. And Ryan, if you were to, I said to you in the break, if you were to take a cover and put it over that old Mission Bank Lynn Auto Parts scoreboard, and people would know what the score is, and you just watch the play, you would think Grayling's up by multiple touchdowns right now. Sault High's very lucky to be down 7-0 at the break.
Yeah, our defense has been on the field most of the first half, it seemed like, and like you said, we haven't been able to get Rickingham going. We haven't been able to do anything off tackle, and you got to give credit to Grayling here. They're playing very well, fundamental football, controlling the line of scrimmage, and really giving our offensive line and our running backs a fit. And you could tell that Callan's getting a little tired even on his rollouts. He's taking big hits. And on defense, he's making some plays too. So I think Sault High's big thing is to, like you said, get some other kids to step up and find ways to get your other kids the ball.
Well, Sault High has had a couple chances, but it's been just Callan Campbell pretty much getting things done, as Ryan mentioned there, as things went in the first half. Excellent game plan by Grayling. Sault High has adjustments to do, but they're only down 7 at the break, and they certainly have their chances. Sault High soccer won at Kingsley today, 7-0. Congratulations to Al MacArthur's Blue Devil soccer team. An impressive outing there for Sault High soccer as they were able to win. They were able to get goals in that game from Race Rizzo in that match, Noah Weber, Cam Gagnon, Mason Berry, Denvy McCord, Jordan Dogme, and Ryan Wood. And a big win for Al MacArthur's soccer team. They worked really hard. Al's done a tremendous job of that program, and it's a happy ride home. 7-0 over Kingsley and Sault High soccer. Earlier today, the Blue Devil JV team won.
Yeah.
And that was a nice win. And I think Ryan also coaches the Sioux Giants 8th grade program.
7th and 8th grade,
And you have your first game coming up.
We just played on Tuesday.
Okay.
Cheboygan came here, and we ended up losing. I think the score was 38-6. A lot of our kids, I think it was a lot of first game jitters. A third of my team, I got 36 kids, a third of our team, that was the first football game that they ever played. So we go to Cheboygan again here in a couple weeks, so I'm looking forward to that. I think our team will definitely be a lot better now that those nerves are out of the way and they kind of know what to expect in a
5th and 6th grade. Mike Lynn with them and company. They were down in Tawas,
They won,
think.
and they won. Yep, and they kind of had the same thing. Their first game, they ended up losing, but their second game, they came out and they were a little more prepared, and they ended up winning. So,
well, nice job there, and good luck down the road to the Sioux Giants program, and congrats again to Sault High Soccer with the 7-0 win over Kingsley earlier today down in Kingsley. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and I'll come back with This Week in High School Sports coming up here at the break. Blue Devils right now 7-0. They trail Grayling. You're listening to Sault High football on 1230 WSOO. Welcome back to the Van Sitters Field in Sault Ste. Marie, as it is a 7-0 lead for the Grayling Vikings over the Blue Devils. And, Ryan, like we said at halftime, at the start of the halftime, Devils are in it. It's just about making adjustments coming into the second half, and we need some guys to step up other than number 44, who has been carrying the mail that whole game so far.
Absolutely. We're kind of in a situation like exactly where we were last week. We made quite a few mistakes in the first half. They couldn't figure out what was going on in the pass defense. They came out second half, and it was like a whole different team. So I think we get the ball here to start the second half. I think it's important we punch one in the end zone here and get us up tempo.
Well, we're ready for the start of the second half. Dave Watson, Ryan Wollan, Tiffany Stratton, our broadcast engineer, back at the Radio Sioux studios just outside the city of Sault Ste. Marie, working our variable resistors as we're ready for the start of the second half of Grayling, up 7-0, and they will be kicking off to the Blue Devils from the 40-yard line at the Grayling 40-yard line of their hash, the middle hash, or actually the left hash, they'll kick off at. And Sault High will defend the south end zone, and they'll be moving towards the north end zone for Sault High. They have two men back deep, back at their own 10-yard line, and Grayling will kick it off. And there's a line drive kick, and that will roll out of bounds, hits the 30-yard marker there as it goes out of bounds, and that will be a penalty flag there, as that's an automatic flag on the kickoff going out of bounds. That was a unorthodox, awkward-looking
I've
kick.
never seen anything like that. And they're kind of lined up in like a V formation. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Their gunners aren't all the way stretched across the width of the field. So, and then he just kicked the ball straight out of bounds. I've never seen anything like that.
Looked like probably one of your dad's tee shots.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah,
had to take a shot at old Orv there.
Oh, yeah, you gotta. I'll have to let him know you said that.
He's here at the game watching as Ryan's dad, Orville Wollan. Also a coach of the Giants back in the day. There's a kickoff, and it's muffed by Sault High. They battle for it. Sault High pounces on it, and that was an ugly play. It up back, it muffed off it. They popped it in the air on the left side, did Grayling, and it went off the Sault High player's chest, and the Devils were able to pounce on it after it was a live ball after it went off of the Blue Devils. 1st and 10 Sault High after all that. A clunky start to the second half by both teams.
Yeah, good,
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils.
Good job by Carter to hurry up from his deep spot to get up there and pounce on the ball, because that could have been very ugly for Sault High. So we need something rolling on offense here. Hopefully we can get some up-tempo, get these running backs going.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils from the 35 of Sault High. This will be Callan Campbell in the shotgun. And one lone setback off his right hip. Receiver to the right side. Campbell will keep it himself. Campbell breaking tackles, crosses the 35 to about the 36.
And what these Grayling defenders are doing on the defensive line, they're almost just cutting our offensive linemen down right at the shins. So they're doing very good about being able to surge this offensive line, and it's creating a very big problem for the Sault High running backs to get any running room when they're trying to run off tackle and up the middle.
Dave Watson, Ryan Wollan at the Van Sitters Field, early third quarter. It's 2nd and 8 coming up now for Sault High after the 2-yard gain by Campbell from the 37 of the Blue Devils. This is Campbell under center, 7-0 Grayling. Receiver off to the right side. They will hand off now, bouncing off the left edge with breathing room across the 40 to the 45 to midfield. It's Rakegum. He's driven out there by number 11, that's Corbin Allen, and a nice run by River Rakegum, but there's a flag back at the 35 of Sault High.
Hey, finally get some success, though, off of a nice little sweep to the left. Hopefully, I think usually it's holding, though.
Yeah, more than likely, offensive holding.
Oh,
chop block. Ooh.
Maybe around the edge. I don't know if the fullback came around the edge and maybe chop blocked the linebacker. I didn't see it, but usually that's what happens.
It was on that left side. Rakegum bounced to the outside there on that edge. And a chop block on the Blue Devils negates the fine run by River Rakegum and would have given the Blue Devils a first down. And now they will march it all the way back to the 25-yard line on that chop block penalty on Sault High.
Well, hopefully they can just keep finding success in these sweeps here, because in the first half they had no success on the sweep whatsoever.
And now this will bring up 2nd and 20 for Sault High. Campbell hands off, bouncing off to the edge is Rakegum. He's across the 25 trying to get to the 30. A host of Vikings are there. They'll bring him down there and able to gain a few yards on the play, River Rakegum. Good defense by Grayling.
Yeah, Sault High just ran the same exact play from the play before right there, and it was very well covered by the Grayling defense. They sealed the edge very well. Sault High's looks like 3rd and 12, so I would expect a pass here, or what they've been doing on 3rd and 12 is they've just been sweeping outside with Campbell.
And 10:24 and clock rolling left here in this third quarter of play. Callan Campbell will break from the huddle here as Sault High will have Max Scott out as a receiver to the right side and nobody out to the left. Split backs are behind Campbell. Campbell now on the 3rd down play. It's 3rd and long. Play action looking. He has time. He throws it up. Has a man. Gravel's there. Did he haul it in?
Nope.
He might have been out. He was. Incomplete pass. Throw just a little bit to that left side.
Yeah, it was a good play call. He caught him all the way crossing across the field. Just wasn't able to drag his 1 foot in bounds, but good pitch and catch. Unfortunate that it didn't work out for Sault High.
And the Devils will have to punt it away on 4th down. 7-0 Grayling. That's a killer here in the third quarter.
We needed a drive right there. Hopefully our defense can step up and make a turnover like last week.
A long, time-consuming drive to give our defense a rest. There's the punt. As Ryan mentioned, the defense is out there a lot in the first half. Punt goes out of bounds at the Grayling 30, and the Vikings take over up 7-0 with 9:53 to go here in the third quarter of play.
And where Sault High found success at the end of the second half there, they finally were getting able to get some pressure on the Grayling quarterback, make them have to hurry a throw, and we got a couple sacks. So I think if we can just keep getting pressure on their quarterback, it'll give our defense some success. And it won't make our defensive backs having to cover so long either and get lost in coverage.
1st and 10 coming up now for Grayling at the 30-yard line of the Vikings. As this will be Grayling 1st and 10. Koharic in the shotgun as the quarterback for Grayling. He has trips to the left and a receiver to the right. And they hand off at a draw play up the middle. It's Husband. Breaking tackles. Big chunk of yardage there across to the 36. Joey Gravel able to bring him down.
Yeah, it looked like it was almost missed handoff there, so good job by Grayling to secure the handoff, but good hard run there by Grayling, gain a good chunky yardage. This Sault High defensive and offensive line is really struggling controlling the line of scrimmage right now. Line of scrimmage has been all Grayling so far this whole game.
2nd and 2 coming up now for Grayling. Make it 2nd and 3 from the looks like 36-yard line. And the Vikings in the shotgun, split backs on each side of the Kaharick. A handoff and a draw play, and that is Aldrich. Spun around, gets up to the 40-yard line, so a gain about 3 yards.
Yeah, I think they're going to be short here. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. So Sault High, hopefully we can create a surge. I would expect that Grayling's going to try a quick little run up the middle. That's where they're finding the success right now. Also, though, you never know. Watch out for a quarterback running it up the middle as well.
3rd and 1 coming up now for Grayling. Ball on the 39-yard line. Split backs behind Kaharick. And twins to the left, a receiver off to the right. Kaharick now. He will hand off on a draw play to Husband. Up the middle, across the 40. And gets it up to the 42-yard line with 8:33 to go. And the clock stops. He gets the 1st down.
Yeah, good play, good second effort by Grayling. I thought the Sioux had him in the backfield for a second. You could see his jersey was going backwards, but good second effort by him. Oh, no, it is a 4th down.
Oh,
wow, he is short. I thought he had it.
Well, they put 1st down.
Maybe they just
the
didn't
guys
change
in the middle thought it was 1st down, too.
Yeah, I thought I was just looking at the line judge.
Or it is. They have 1st and 10 on there.
Yep.
And now Kaharick, he'll pitch it off. This is Aldridge. Aldridge now breaking tackles again. He is off to the races a little bit and being hogtied, trying to hang on by the shirt tail with the Blue Devils all the way down to the 35 of Sault High into Blue Devil territory, and a 1st down for Aldridge and the Vikings.
Yeah, good play by Grayling there. Had a nice little misdirection, nice little shovel pass. They got everybody moving to the right, and they shoveled it back to the left. Hard run, too, by Grayling player. Was able to break a lot of tackles and made 3 or 4 Sault High Blue Devils had to bring him down. So, again, Grayling's controlling all the tempo right now. Sault High has to figure out a way to get this ball back or get a stop.
30-yard gain on the little shovel pass, Kaharick to Josh Aldridge. Into Blue Devil territory. 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter of play from the shotgun now. Kaharick hands off. It's a reverse play. Nothing's happening, and they get him in the backfield for a loss. Great play by Sault High, led by number 42, Nick Albacall, and some friends, Callan Campbell over there as well, bringing down number 11 for Grayling, Corbin Allen on that reverse play.
Yeah, I will say Sault High has done a very good job defensively on stopping the jet sweep. Grayling hasn't been able to get outside on the jet sweep, so Sault High has done a decent job on controlling the edge and at least being able to stop that quick Grayling player from getting outside.
2nd and 16 coming up from the 40-yard line of Sault High for Grayling. And this is going to be Kaharick in the shotgun again with one lone setback off his right hip. And 3 receivers, trips to the right, receiver off to the left. Kaharick looking. He'll hand it off on a draw play. Nothing doing there to the big fullback, Husband. And he'll gain maybe a yard, get back up to the 39. I think he lost a yard on the play.
Yeah, good job by the Sault High defensive line to stay home and make sure that they covered the running back on the draw play, which, again, Grayling's only ran about 5 different plays. That they've done in the first half. They're continuing that in the second half. Not much change.
3rd and 16 from the 40 of Sault High for Grayling with 6.5 left in the 3rd quarter. 7-0 Vikings. From the Sault High 40, and there's someone jumping on the line. False start, or offsides rather. It looks like
offside.
It's on Sault High. Grayling was clapping. It's against the Blue Devils, a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, they fell for the hard count there, Dave.
And we'll bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and 11 coming up for Grayling. With 6:25 to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. 7-0 Vikings, and 3rd and 11 as they gain some yardage on the play. A big 3rd down coming up. Kaharick fakes a shovel pass, now throws it, and there's a whistle on the play. Incomplete pass. It was a forward pass looking for Husband. He was under duress on the play, and an incomplete pass for Grayling.
Yeah. Good job by Sault High. They got back in the backfield, and they did that same little shovel pass that they did earlier. It looked like Sault High thought it was going to be a fumble at first, but it was a forward pass because it was a quick little shovel. But he wasn't able to catch it, and the ball hit the ground. So 4th down for Sault High. We need a big stop here.
4th and 11 coming up now for Grayling. Kaharick with twins to the left, twins to the right. Back to pass, Kaharick looking. He'll throw to the left side, tipped in the air, incomplete. It was too high. Incomplete pass intended for Cole Dickey.
Hey, good job by good stop for the Sault High defense. They needed that. Get this offense back on the field, and we need to take one down to the house here, Dave. We need to get on the board. I think these kids really need to get the tempo going.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils from the 35 of Sault High. They need a big strike here, as Ryan mentioned, down 7-0. The defense has done their job to hold them in. They force a turnover on downs when Grayling was able to get into Blue Devil territory. Now Campbell, hands off, up the middle, and they'll gain a couple yards on the play before being brought down. That was Corbin Allen, who's had a tremendous game. A big hit defensively there on the Blue Devil ball carrier.
Yeah, went to Rakegum. It looked like Rakegum was lined up in the fullback spot there. They just did their basic trap, and he met him right in the hole, and he didn't have anywhere to go.
Did gain 3 yards on the play. 3 tough yards for River. Split backs behind Campbell under center now, and nobody out as a receiver. Now this is Callan. Play action, back to pass, looking, under duress. He throws downfield. It's intercepted. Underthrown. It was picked up, but there's a flag. Or no, I was mislooking there. I thought I saw yellow. But Campbell throws it, and it's underthrown and picked off by the Vikings, Fletcher Quinlan. Killer.
Yeah, I think Campbell just forced a pass there. I see Scott Menard's kind of yelling at Callan right now. I think what Scott's telling him is like, hey, go through your progression. Your deep guy wasn't open. You had your fullback right out in the flat. Just pitch it to your fullback, get the pitch and catch, and gain positive yards. Don't just throw it away. Big turnover for Sault High. That's a dagger for them right now.
1st and 10 for the Vikings from the 39-yard line of Grayling. And they'll break from the huddle here in a moment. Will the Grayling Vikings. 5:29 to go here in the third quarter of play. As head coach for Grayling is Eric Tunney. Talks to his quarterback there, Ethan Kaharick. Grayling's done a nice job here tonight. They probably like to have a little bit of insurance. Sault High will go to the sideline and a timeout on the field. That's just a killer. Sault High hasn't turned a ball over here tonight until that underthrown pass by Campbell, and he was just trying to force something there. Yeah. He's trying to get something going offensively, knowing that they need to find a strike. He was just, I really don't blame him too much. Kid's just trying to make a play. Yeah,
he was, and it was just underthrown, and I think he didn't read through his progression. He hasn't been off the field tonight. I mean, you can tell he's tired, and so. They're rolling him out right and left, and then to make a throw on the run, it is tough. So you got to give him credit. He's doing the best that he can, obviously, but now they need him on defense right now. And Sault High's defense is, like you said, Dave, they've been doing their job for the most part by at least causing a turnover on downs on Grayling. It's just, I think I agree with you as well everybody else needs to step up and do their job. Callan can't do everything by himself right now.
No, it's got to be by committee, and Callan has done everything he can to keep his team in this game here tonight. Defensively, he's had help. He's been the leader there, too, with those 2 sacks. Now, here's the first down play, and they bring him down. Lujan with a big play, bringing down number 11. That's Corbin Allen in the backfield for a loss of yardage.
Yeah, good job by Lujan. He read that right away and just met him in the backfield and put a big lick on him, too. So the Sault High defense, you can see that they still have some intensity going right now, so that's nice to see the intensity.
And we'll bring up 2nd and 11 now for the Grayling Vikings. There are 5 minutes to go in the third quarter of play and a 7-0 Vikings lead. From the Grayling 39 on 2nd and 11, they have 4 wideouts, 2 to each side. Kaharick throws over the middle. It's intercepted by the Blue Devils at the Sault High 40-yard line. Nice play to step in there to pick that one off. And I think it was, yes it was. Salcido Arroyo stepping in front of the receiver. Excellent play and a huge turnover, and Sault High needed that.
Yeah, great coverage by Salcido. He stuck with his man the whole way, and it was all. This is almost just a replay of last week, Dave. I mean, quarterback telegraphed his pass. He stepped in front, made the play. So hopefully this changes the tempo for Sault High, and we can punch one in the end zone. Big play. We needed that.
Grayling 7, Sault High nothing. Kaharick throws a pick. It's Alcido Arroyo with the interception for Sault High. 4:45 to go in the third. First and 10 from the 41 of Sault High, and they hand off to Rakegum. Rakegum has hard running to the right side. He gets all the way down to the Sault High 48 and a gain of 7 yards.
Hey, and that's good to see. Oh, there's a flag on the field as well, but it's nice to see this off tackle play for Sault High is working right now as well.
That was at the very end of the play,
yeah.
Ryan, that flag was thrown.
Yeah.
Yeah, very end of the play. Could be a face mask, something of that nature.
Yep, face mask.
Should go to the casino.
Yeah, holy moly,
yeah.
For sure. Hey, I think this is exactly what Sault High needs right now. The tempo's in our favor. We've been talking about that all night. We just need to punch one in the end zone here and give Callan some help.
Yep.
You know, get Rakegum going, get Bell going, maybe get one of your receivers going. We got a lot of athletes on this team, so it's time they need to step up and help this team punch one in the end zone.
After the face mask penalty tacked on after the end of the play, it's 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line of Grayling for Sault High. Campbell now hands off. It's Rakegum Magenoff, right tackle across the 45 to about the 43 of the Vikings.
Yeah, again, Rakegum, just a quick inside play. Bell was his lead blocker. They ran it right behind Bell, but again, this Grayling defense, I got to give them credit because their defensive line is just causing chaos for this Sault High offensive line. We're not able to move the ball very well inside tonight, where last week that was our success, was the inside game. So kudos to them for really shutting down our inside game right now.
Gain of 4 yards for Sault High on that play. It's a 2nd and 6 from the 41 of Grayling. Campbell now, hands off. They bounce it wide to Jasek. He'll cut to the right across the 40, gets to the 39, a gain of 2 after all that.
Yeah, good cut back by Jasek there. He had some open running room off the left side, but he made a nice cut, made it north and south. It's going to put Sault High at about a 3rd and 5 here. We need this third down conversion. This is huge for Sault High, this third down.
3rd and 4 from the 39-yard line of Grayling. And Jasek with a hard run there for a couple yards as it's 3rd and 4 for Sault High from the 39-yard line of the Vikings. 7-0 Grayling, 3:20 to go in the third quarter of play as the Blue Devils have the ball with split backs behind Campbell. Nobody out as a receiver on 3rd and 4. And movement on the line. And that's a Grayling offsides as they jumped right on that interior.
Good discipline by the Sault High offense, not jumping on the snap count, and good hard count by Campbell. I love to see that when we can have good discipline and we're not backing ourselves up. So automatic first down for Sault High. Let's get it rolling, boys.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils, and they're at the Grayling 34. 7-0 Grayling with 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play. Campbell under center, split backs behind him. Nobody out as a receiver. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils with 2:50 to go. In trouble with the snap, Campbell pitches off to Rakegum. He'll bounce off to the left side across the 25 all the way down to about the 21. River Rakegum is starting to get some breathing room. Another Blue Devil first down.
Yeah, and what they're doing here is they're putting Rakegum in at the fullback spot, and they're putting Bell in at the left half. So that was just a nice quick pitch to the fullback, Rakegum, and getting Bell on the outside edge to secure a block for him. Great play by Rakegum.
So just moving like a shell game right on the chessboard, if you will.
Yep, and why not? I mean, Bell's a big, strong kid. Put him at left half and have him go inside and block that linebacker with Rakegum's speed.
Under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 7-0 Grayling. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils, driving at the Viking 21-yard line. Another first down. Campbell has split backs behind him. Campbell now will hand off. Rakegum hit hard there, but gains about a yard, maybe 2 on the play as Husband hit him right at the point of attack.
Yeah, Sault High starting to find a little bit of success with their running game now. I think this is exactly what we needed. Get Rakegum going, get Bell going a little bit. It's taking a little pressure off of Callan, so it's nice to see 2nd and 7 here.
With minimal signs of fatiguing, this is perhaps where you give the ball to Cale Bell pretty soon.
Yeah.
2nd and 7 for the Devils from the 18 of Grayling. 7-0 Vikings. Minute 50 to go here in the third quarter. Campbell pitches off Rakegum. He'll bounce off to the right, cut back to the left, and he'll be brought down at the 15-yard line, gain nearly 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, there wasn't very much room for Rakegum to go right there. Good play defensively by Grayling, but also good job by River to at least dip his shoulder and go north and south and at least gain a couple yards for Sault High.
3rd and 7 coming up for Sault High with a minute and a half and the clock running down to 1:25 left here in the third quarter of play. 7-0 Grayling with the lead. Sault High driving. They have a 3rd and 5 from the 15 coming up. For Sault High from the Vikings 15-yard line. This is Campbell under center. Split backs behind him. Nobody out as a receiver. Closing in on a minute left. Now Campbell back to pass. He's looking. He'll throw towards the end zone, and it is incomplete. Tried to come down with it was Joey Gravel, and it was a tough play to make, and he nearly had it. 4th down.
Yeah, good throw by Callan, actually. I think what happened there was Gravel might have jumped just a little too early, and the ball ended up falling right out of his hands. But I would assume right now, 4th and 5, I would assume Sault High is going for this. We need to punch one in. Right now, we are controlling the tempo of this game, and this is the first time we've had any tempo in the whole game. So I think it's really important that we at least get a first down here. Don't worry about the touchdown. If you're running a route, know where the stick is, get to the sticks, and just convert the first down here. 4th
and 5 from the Grayling 15 for Sault High. 1:01 to go here in the third quarter of play. Down 7-0 to Grayling. Campbell under center, split backs behind him. Nobody out as a receiver. We get a whistle. Timeout, Sault High.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to get Grayling to jump on the hard count again. Good call by Scott Menard, at least to try to get Grayling to jump, call a timeout, regroup, decide what you want to do. Again, I think it's important that we convert this here and not necessarily have to score on this play, but just have situational football and know where the sticks are and just cross them to get the first down.
And now it will bring up a 4th and 5 for the Blue Devils here. And, it'll be interesting what the play call is here, as you mentioned, Ryan, on a 4th down play. Rakegum's had success. Yeah. Do they roll the dice and see what Cale Bell can do, or maybe roll out Callan, either tuck it and run or whatever?
I got to say, too, Grayling has actually been getting, when we've been doing our rollouts with Campbell, they've been getting in the backfield quick. So
yes.
It'll be interesting to see if we go with the rollout, because they have been putting pressure on Callan, and he did make that one mistake. So it'll be very interesting to see what Sault High does here. They're in a shotgun set.
And they have Rakegum off the right, hit of Campbell, twins to the right. 4th down play. Campbell looks from the Grayling 15. He throws, and it's caught. It looks like Max Scott over there on that right side for a Blue Devil first down on a pitch and catch from Campbell inside the 10.
Perfect play call. In the shotgun set, rolled Campbell out to the right. Max Scott just ran a quick out route and just knew where the first down marker was, made sure that he caught the ball right there and got out of bounds. Great play by Sault High. That was huge for them.
9 yards on the first down for Sault High, and their first and goal from the 6-yard line, down 7-0 with under a minute to go here in the third quarter of play. Campbell now is under center, split backs behind him, nobody out as a receiver, and now Callan will go right up the middle, straight ahead running as they try to get towards the goal line. Pushing is the lineman, the Blue Devil offensive lineman. They're going to be shy of the goal line, it appears. Sault High says no, it's a touchdown. River Rickingham or Rakegum up the middle. Rakegum was, I think the linemen were just pushing him in. Referees couldn't tell because there was a pile of bodies. Touchdown Sault High. 6-yard scamper. Rakegum up the middle, and it's 7-6 Grayling. And the Blue Devils will go for 2 here because they're, of course, they don't have an extra point kicker here tonight. Of course, soccer is his main sport, and they won earlier today, so they'll go for 2.
That was huge, Dave. And again, right there, they had Rakegum in at fullback, and right on that formation, they had Bell at right half, and they just ran right behind Bell. Great job by River to second effort and get in the end zone. That's huge for Sault High.
28.9 seconds to go. They'll go for 2 to try to take the lead now. This is going to be a run for Bell, and he's going to run to the left corner, and Sault High gets the 2 points and take the lead the first lead of the game, 8-7 Blue Devils with 28.9 seconds to go.
Yeah, another good play call by Sault High. Callan was just lined up in shotgun, just took the snap and took off for the left corner. That is huge for Sault High. Hopefully this changes the tempo. Everything's working in our favor right now. Our defense has been able to make stops, so hopefully our defense can make another stop. That was a great drive by Sault High to control the clock, run some time down on Grayling, and that's the longest that Grayling's defense has been on the field so far. So that was a great offensive drive by Sault High. We really needed that, Dave.
And now I think that will even spark the defense a little more now.
These kids are all pumped up right now, and it's awesome to see. So,
and let's remember about that interception by the Blue Devils on the pick that set up this touchdown.
Exactly. Like I said, it's almost deja vu to last week, how this whole game is working out. Struggled in the first half, come out in the second half with a new plan, get an interception, and then go down and score a touchdown. So great job by Sault High making some second half adjustments. They shift some running backs around. They're putting River Rikigum in at fullback and having Bell switch from left to right half, and they're running behind Bell, which is they're finding success in right now.
9-play drive for the touchdown for Sault High, and again the turnover on the interception by Sebastian Salcido Arroyo set that up, and a 9-play drive for Sault High for the touchdown, and an impressive drive it was. There's the kickoff. Grayling takes it back at their own 15 on the left side of the field. They'll try to break tackles. Good special teams play over there by Carter Oshelski to bring them down.
Yeah, great tackle by Carter. Good open field tackle. I think this is a huge moment for our defense to be able to get another stop here. Like I said, Sault High right now is controlling the tempo, and if we can get Grayling maybe knock their confidence down a little bit, because Grayling has been able to pass the ball and run up the middle, have some success in it. Sorry, folks. So hopefully Sault High can get another fourth down conversion and be able to get our offense back on the field.
An impressive drive it was after the interception for Sault High, and there's the screen pass left side completed. They get it up to the 30-yard line for Grayling, and a gain of maybe 5 yards on the play. A host of Blue Devils in on the tackle on that first down play.
Yep, Grayling just going with quick passes right now. I think what I'm seeing for Grayling here is our Sault High defensive backs are really playing off coverage right now, and all Grayling is doing is just throwing the ball out to the receiver and trying to let him make a play. But end of the third quarter, great third quarter, second half adjustments by Sault High.
Blue Devils with the lead 8-7, fourth quarter coming up. Sault High 8, Grayling 7. You're listening to Blue Devil Football, back in 1 minute on 1230 WSOO. And we have a 3rd and 1 coming up for Grayling. They were able to get up to the 1-yard line on that last play. A big hit by Sault High, I think. Ryan was oohing and on.
He laid the lumber.
As was it Joey or John?
It was Joseph, number 82. He really laid the lumber right there. Nice hit.
3rd and 1 coming up from the Grayling 34 for the Vikings. 8-7 Sault High with the lead. They take a late third quarter lead right now, and now this is Aldridge spinning away from would-be tacklers. Gets the Vikings first down across the 40 to about the 42.
Yeah, Sault High getting caught arm tackling right there. Ooh, hopefully he's not hurt, the Grayling player. He did take a shot, but Sault High really struggling right now, arm tackling on that last play.
Injury timeout to Josh Aldridge, who's had a good game, and they will attend to him. Matt McLeod, or actually it will be Doc heading over there, Doc Mackey.
Yep.
And Doc will head over and tend to him. Long-time doctor at the home games for Sault High. He's been doing this for a long time. He'll tend to Josh Aldridge, and in between the third and fourth quarters, Athletic Director Pat Bennon giving a little shades of Camp Randall Stadium in Wisconsin. They do the jump around as if you've ever seen the Badgers student section, and he's added that here, trying to get the students and the crowd going. Great crowd here at the Van Sitters tonight, and folks were into it here, and perfect timing with that as the Devils have taken some momentum here with an 8-7 lead early in the fourth quarter. 8-7 Sault High with 11-11 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, I love seeing all the support that the Sault High football team gets, and we got the crowd is really into the game. A lot of cheering. The parking lot's full.
Yep, beautiful night for
all
football.
The way packed. The cars are packed all the way back to the bus garages, so it's awesome to see. And I was listening to you and Scott on Coach's Corner and kind of alluding to, how Sault Ste. Marie being a hockey town, but it's awesome to see how many kids are coming out for football.
Yep.
And the high school football team here in Sault Ste. Marie has kind of been turning around these last couple of years, going back to the playoffs and having a lot of success, and we're getting a lot of support from it, and it's awesome to see, Dave.
Yeah, and guys like you and Mikey Lynn coming back, because the development stages of the Sioux Giants program is so critical to the success at this level.
Yeah, and Mike Mariuse is around too, and he played.
Your dad was a longtime coach during the success when your brother was playing.
Yep. So it's just awesome to see.
Now the Vikings have a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll hand off. This is the big fullback going, breaking tackles all the way up towards midfield is Jake Husband, and Husband able to dodge about 3 would-be tacklers, and it's a Grayling first down.
Oh, and we had him in the backfield too. Again, we're diving right now instead of breaking down and making the tackle. I mean, we're just leaving our feet. We had him in the backfield. That could have been a huge loss of yardage right there, I think, but good shifty move by Grayling, and puts up a 2nd and 3.
Did not get the first down. He gained 7 on the play. Now it's Kaharick in the shotgun, and they have twins to each side. Screen pass completed. This is Aldridge at the 45 down to the Sault High 43-yard line as Carter Olszewski in on the tackle over there with number 82, Joey Gravel.
Yeah, just a quick out route by Grayling there. Had a lot of room to run. I don't know if we got lost in coverage, but good job by Gravel and Carter to make an open field tackle and get him down quickly.
Able to get the first down that time is Grayling on the first down play. As they gain some yardage on that to get into Sault High territory. It's 1st and 10 now for the Vikings in the Sault High 42. Blue Devils 8, Grayling 7. 10:03 left here in regulation. Kaharick now in the shotgun. Back to pass. Throws over the middle. It's broken up and a near pickoff again. Sebastian Salcido Arroyo, or nearly with a 2nd interception of the night.
Yeah, great play in anticipation by Salcido. He came from a safety spot, read the quarterback's eyes, and he came up, knocked the ball down. Great play by him. I think this would be huge if Sault High could get another defensive stop here. The way that our offense was moving the ball, I just think if we can get another defensive stop, it can change the outcome of the game for Sault High.
2nd and 10 from the 42 of Sault High for Grayling. 9:56 left in the ball game. 8-7 Sault High. Kaharick in the shotgun. 1 lone setback. He has twins make it trips to the right. 1 lone receiver to the left. They hand off. Big fullback Husband has a first down or near a first down all the way down to the make it 31-yard line. A chunk play of 9 yards on the play and does have that first down.
Yeah, Grayling just staying in their shotgun set. They've been in pretty much the same formation all night. Just a quick little handoff to the fullback. Good hard run by him to get upfield and get a first down for Grayling.
1st and 10 now for the Vikings from the Sault High 31-yard line as they're driving with 9.5 to go in regulation in an 8-7 Blue Devil lead.
Yeah, Grayling's really taking their time right now running this clock down, and you can't blame them.
Time management there. They're just trying to chew it up as much as they can. And now Kaharick has split backs, and the snap goes behind him. He'll pick it up and tuck and run, and he'll be brought down. There is a flag flying. Matter of fact, the split back took that, Corbin Allen. We'll have to check the marker. He did lose yardage on the play, but we'll check the penalty flag.
Came from the defensive side of the ball where the flag was thrown. Holding.
It's against Grayling. Holding. Penalty on the Vikings. On a hold.
Yeah, broken play. Snap went over his head. He just picked the ball up and took off running, just trying to get some yards. Good play on the edge by Sault High. Another big lick. I've noticed that Sault High, when they break down, they can make some big hits, Dave. I mean, if we can just get out of diving and arm tackling, I think this Sault High defense is going to be fine. And honestly, the Sault High defense has played very well tonight by getting Grayling off the field. So if we can just work on our form tackling a little more, I think we'll be better off.
First and 20 now after that penalty on the Vikings, back all the way to the 43-yard line of Grayling. Another bad snap goes behind him. Kakarek tries to throw it. Incomplete. He wanted his man to the left side as they drive Kakarek into the ground there. You have to be careful so you don't get Ruffy the passer.
Yeah.
Incomplete pass to Quinlan because they drove him hard.
Yeah. Great job, though, by Sault High. Defense really getting in the backfield and getting after that ball. And when he picked the ball up, he had nowhere to go with it. He just grabbed it and tossed it. So good job by the Sault High defense bringing up a 2nd and 20. Let's get situational football here. Expect a pass. Keep your guy in front of you.
2nd and long for Grayling from the 42-yard line of Sault High. They have trips to the right, back to pass, a receiver to the left, and he wants him. He throws deep. He's looking well overthrown. Good coverage over there as well, as Kaharek wanted Fletcher Quinlan on that left side, the junior, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, good coverage by Carter there. They tried to throw the wheel route with a little pump fake, and he didn't fall for it, kept his man in front of him. 3rd down, be expecting the same thing here. Know where the sticks are. Don't let your guy beat you.
3rd and long coming up now for the Vikings. Dave Watson, Ryan Wollan at the Vansitters Field. Tremendous football game this has turned out to be. In 8:41 left of the ball game, 8-7 Sault High with the lead. Broadcast engineer Tiffany Stratton doing a good job of running our variable resistors for us back at the WSOO studios. Back to pass, Kaharek looking. He pump fakes. He has a lot of room to run right up the middle of the field. Breaking tackles across the 30. They'll bring him down there at the Sault High 30-yard line. Kaharek had the middle of the field. Sault High gave up there, and Kaharek gets all the way down to the 30 of the Blue Devils. It's a 4th and 8, so he gained about 12 yards on that run.
Hey, great play by Kaharek. I mean, great coverage by the Sault High defensive backs. He took his time, and then when he noticed nobody was open, wide open in the middle, he took off running again. Couple missed tackles, gets them back to the line of scrimmage for 4th down.
4th and 8 now for the Vikings from the 30 of Sault High. 8-7 Blue Devils to the lead with 7:55 left here in the ball game. Kaharek back to pass. He'll throw deep as a man wide open, and he overthrows him on 4th down. And Sault High takes over on downs.
Another defensive stop for Sault High. Good coverage by Sault High there, not letting them catch the ball in the end zone. He overthrew him quite a bit. I don't know if he'd been able to make a play on that anyway. So good job by Sault High. If this defense has really been working hard for Sault High tonight, and I think the only thing, if we could just get some more pressure on their quarterback, it would help us out a little bit. But I can't complain about this defense at all. They fought hard tonight.
Yeah, it made adjustments again in the second half.
And to get them to our offense back on the field, you got to give kudos to Gordy Campbell and the defense.
Well, Gordy and Brendan Kreiderman do a great job of that defense. 1st and 10 now coming up for Sault High. 8-7 Blue Devil lead. We'll get a timeout on the field, and Blue Devils will talk things over with 7:49 to go here. And Sault High has 2 timeouts left. It should mention Grayling only has 1. That's critical, Ryan.
Yeah.
Because if you can get a sustained drive here, you could try to run some clock, and Grayling only can stop at once. So you can. I don't think they could, chew up all the 7:49. It would be nice, but if you can get a sustained drive and work some clock, that really would help here as well. And obviously, the key is if you can get in the end zone, even better.
Right. I mean, I've said it a few times, but I just can't believe how this is almost like a deja vu to last week of how this game started out, and then the second half, same thing with the interception. I'm glad to see the Sault High defense playing very well and making a stand, but I think we're going to see, like what you said, Dave, they're going to try and ground and pound right now. They had success putting Rakigam at fullback, so I think they'll keep doing that and letting Bell be the lead blocker out of the halfback spot.
7:49 left of the ball game. Sault High 8-7. They trailed for most of the game until late in the third quarter, and Rakigam scored from 6 yards out, set up by a Sault High interception to get that series going. They hand off to Rakigam. Nothing going on that right edge. He's going to be brought down for a loss.
Yeah, tried to sweep it off tackle to the right side of the field. Good job by the Grayling defense, really sealing that edge and being able to make the tackle. I think Sault High might have lost a yard even there.
Yeah, I thought they did when they bounced off to that right edge.
Looks like we're bringing in a different set here.
2nd and 11, 1 yard loss on the play. Keegan will get a breather. K.O. Bell comes back in. He's out there. Max Scott, Callan Campbell, the junior quarterback for Sault High. 8-7, Blue Devils with the lead. 7:06 clock rolling left in the ball game. 2nd and 11 for the Blue Devils from the Sault High 30-yard line. Campbell in the shotgun. Twins now to the right side. Campbell will keep it on a little bootleg himself to the right side. He has a hole down the sideline. Breaking tackles across midfield. First down, Sault High at the Grayling 48.
Good job by Callan. Hey, we haven't really ran Callan in this second half. We kind of given him some breathers. Good second half adjustments. By getting these other running backs involved, and that's, I think, the first run Callan's had in this whole second half at his quarterback spot. So great job, great block on the edge by the running backs and the receivers. Campbell was able to cut in, gain yards upfield. Great play by Sault High.
1st and 10 for Sault High from the Vikings 48-yard line. 6:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. 8-7 Blue Devils. Campbell now in the shotgun again. He has a receiver to his twins to the right, one lone halfback off his right hip, and they'll go with the long count here to work as much clock as they can to snap it right before the end of the play clock. Again, we have a play clock in high school football, 2nd or 3rd year with that. And now Campbell from the shotgun, hands off in the draw play. Keegan, he'll look for the hole, and he'll be driven back shy of the 45 of Grayling.
Yeah, again, Grayling right now is adjusting well as well on their defensive side by really shutting down the off-tackle run right now. Sault High, last couple plays on this drive have not been able to get off tackle other than Callan's sweep. So it'll be interesting to see if Sault High gets in this shotgun, stays in this shotgun set.
They gain a yard on the play and get it to 2nd and 9. Rakegum with the 1-yard run from the 46 of Grayling for Sault High. Campbell in the shotgun. Bell, the fullback, off his right hip. Twins to the right. 5.5 to go in the ball game. Sault High up 8-7. Campbell from the shotgun. He'll keep it himself on the bootleg to the right side. He'll have a hole across the 40, 35, and he'll slide down. And just around the out-of-bounds marker across the 35 does Callan Campbell. He did slide out of bounds, so the clock does stop. And 5:20 to go here in the game. It is a first down.
Yeah, just a basic sweep that they're running with Callan here. They got Bell on his right hip. Callan's getting the snap, and Bell is his lead blocker going off the right edge, and they're finding success with it right now. Good job by Campbell, showing patience and then finding a spot where he wants to accelerate and get upfield.
1st and 10 for Sault High at the 33-yard line of Grayling, and Campbell has split backs behind him. Bell's right behind him, and a receiver to the right side. They hand off to Cale Bell. Bell across the 30, gets up to the 28.
Good job by Bell. It looked like there was almost a mishap on the snap. I thought we fumbled the snap there for a second. So good job by Callan and Bell to be able to secure that ball, gain a couple yards for a 2nd down.
Well, that is critical because you got to make sure that's clean. And,
yeah.
That will get better with repetition.
At this stage in the game, a turnover would be critical right now because we're driving, we're chewing time off the clock like you said we need to do. And
you don't want to give them life.
No, you don't.
4:25 to go, 8-7 Sault High, 2nd and 6 coming up for the Blue Devils from the Grayling 29-yard line. Campbell now with split backs behind him, nobody out as a receiver for the Blue Devils. And now he had trouble with that one again, Ryan. He hands off to Rakegum, and he gone down the sideline, touchdown, River Rakegum, 29 yards in total, no flags, and that is your dagger right there.
Great play by Sault High, just a basic 0-3 dive. They had Campbell handed off to Rakegum at the fullback spot and had Bell go right off tackle, get that linebacker. Great speed by Rakegum to get outside and get in the end zone. Great drive by Sault High offense right there. They needed that.
4:07 to go, and Sault High will go for 2. River Rakegum gets the touchdown for Sault High as the Blue Devils increase their lead here. Rakegum's 2nd touchdown of the night, 29 yards in total. And I said on Coach's Corner, Ryan, that the one thing Pat Bennett made a great call the last several years, made a good opinion on, is Sault High didn't have that one home run hitter.
No.
That guy that could make a breakaway play. I think we have him in Rakegum in these first 2 weeks.
He's got some speed, man. I mean, when he gets outside, he can really fly.
You look at these first 2 weeks. The 95-yard run, 56-yard run.
Yeah.
And this one here, that one's a dagger. I mean, that's the one type of player that Sault High has been missing. Even 2 years ago when they had the really good team, and last year's solid team, they didn't have that one breakaway player.
Yeah, when he hits the corner, he's gone, and that's exactly what Rakegum did there. He had a great block by Bell off the edge, and he really sealed the edge so the defensive end could not get outside. And once Rakegum cut that corner, there was nothing but daylight left in front of him. So great play call by Sault High, great execution by Sault High to complement their hard-working defense tonight.
29-yard run for Rakegum in total. We'll get the long two-point conversion after a penalty flag against Sault High. They throw it to the end zone, and it's caught in the corner. Back corner by Gravel. Campbell was being held and trying to be brought down, and his strength caused that, and he threw it over to the back of the end zone, and Gravel with the two-point conversion catch. Great athletic ability to haul it in by Gravel. Sault High's up 16-7.
Oh, that sparked this Sault High team in this crowd. Hey, Dave, great play. Great play again by Campbell. Caught the ball off the snap, was patient, made a guy miss, was able to stay up while the guy's trying to hold him down, lofted it up to big, tall John Gravel, and he was able to secure the two-point conversion. Gives us a 16-7 lead. That is huge for Sault High. I'm very proud of the way that they have made their second half adjustments again as well.
What an athletic play by both quarterback and tight end.
Yep. Both basketball players, too. You can tell that they go up and get those rebounds. Met the ball at its highest point. So great job by Callan and by Gravel there.
That was a 6-play drive in total for Sault High. It garnered, let's see, that was a 70-yard drive in total as well for the Blue Devils for the touchdown. And a nifty one, it was a time-consuming drive as well, as it took over 3 minutes for the Devils, nearly 4 minutes, and that is your cherry on top of the sundae, hopefully, at this point.
Makes it a two-score game. Sault High, that was important for Sault High to make it a two-score game right there, so good job by them.
It was critical, and they're able to get that. And here's the pooch kick taken by the Vikings, and about the 42-yard line, Sault High will have Grayling take over.
Yeah, I think what the idea there behind that little pooch kick, maybe try to catch Grayling sleeping a little bit. They're down in the dumps a little after getting behind here a little bit, so I think maybe they just tried to catch him sleeping, get a little pooch kick. Kid caught the ball, got on the ground right away.
4:05 left here in this one. 42-yard line of Grayling is where they will take over. And, boy, Grayling dominated the first half.
Yeah.
And then from that interception on, it's been all Sault High.
Exactly, and we can't get comfortable here on defense either.
Now Kaharik back to pass. Screen pass completed. And they find their man to the left side. He runs out of bounds quickly in that little screen pass to Quinlan.
So, again, you're going to see Grayling have some urgency here. They've been passing the ball a lot tonight. Get the guy down in front of you. If he's going to catch the ball, if you can help it, don't let him get out of bounds. Let that clock keep running. But big thing, don't fall for the fake. Don't get burned deep on the deep pass because situational football.
That touchdown run by Rakegum, 29 yards, 3:42 time of the drive. It was a 70-yard drive, 6 plays for that touchdown. Underthrown pass, incomplete on that right side. River Rakegum with 2 touchdowns tonight, 29 yards and 6 yards earlier. That put the Blue Devils on the board, that first one from 6 yards out. That was huge because then that really gave Sault High confidence, and they've controlled it ever since. 3rd and 4 coming up for Grayling.
Yeah, another just great adjustments at the half there for Sault High. So that's good to see that they're able to fix their issues right away within a quarter, within a half, to figure out how to fix what's going wrong.
3rd and 4 for the 47 with 3:57 to go. The Grayling 47 deflected off 3 hands, incomplete. Olszewski nearly had another, I think, pick 6 because if he would have caught that, he would have been gone.
It looked like, again, Grayling just a quick pass out. We're playing off coverage right now, our Sault High defensive backs. Just a quick pass out to the receiver, and Gravel got his hand up on it, almost like a tip drill, and it just went out of Carter's hands there. Good play by Sault High. Brings up another 4th down. Let's get another, let's get off the field here again.
4th down coming up. Grayling has to go for it in this situation, down 16-7.
Watch the hard count here.
As Coach Tunney has no option, and as Ryan said, they may go with the hard count to try to get the Devils to jump. And now back to pass, looking, and that is a screen pass. Husband across the 45 of Sault High, and he's going to be brought down there.
Good play call by Grayling there. Sault High was able to get in the backfield quick, and which they haven't really been able to do that very much tonight successfully, is put pressure on the quarterback. So great screen pass by Grayling right there.
And now the Vikings back to pass. Koharic, he throws to the left side. It is nearly intercepted. I don't think they were ready for it there. Salcido Arroyo nearly had his second one of the day, and it dropped right at his shoelaces. Sault High now on that pass, incomplete pass it was.
It might have looked like a little miscommunication.
Yep.
I thought Salcido maybe was looking like Carter was going to jump up and get the ball, and I think Carter was thinking that Salcido was right there to catch it. So either way, lose it down, 2nd and 10. Good coverage by Sault High.
2nd and 10 coming up now for the Vikings, so the 45-yard line of Sault High. And now they will back to pass, and they'll throw, and that is an incomplete pass as they try to get it out of bounds there, and it will go back on that play to the next down, to 3rd down.
Yeah, he just rolled out and threw it out of bounds there. I think he tried to hit his guy on an out route, but a little sailed over his head. Brings up a 3rd and 10 for Sault High.
And we'll bring up 3:26 to go here in the 4th quarter of play. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Vikings. They'll move the ball to the left hash now towards us in the press box side of the field. 16-7 Sault High, an impressive second half yet again by the Blue Devils on their home opener, looking to go 2-0 on the campaign. Koharic back to pass. He'll look from midfield. He'll air it out. He'll throw and overthrow his man by a country mile. Incomplete pass, 4th down.
Yeah, right there. Sault High got good pressure on him, and we're in the backfield putting good pressure on the quarterback, and he had to rush a throw, and he just threw it way deep over his receiver's head.
4th and 10 coming up. Blue Devils on the bench. You can hear the crowd as they're getting the crowd into the game. This has been a loud crowd all game.
Getting them pumped up for another 4th down stop here, Dave.
Yep. 4th and 10. Great crowd on hand on a gorgeous night here in Sault Ste. Marie. Blue Devils look to go to 2-0 in the campaign. What an impressive second half. It was all Grayling until an interception by Salcido Arroyo in the 3rd quarter, and that sparked the Devils. Koharic back to pass. Screen pass left side, and it's incomplete. Devils take over on downs.
Yeah, it looked like got a little pressure on him again, and he forced his throw, and it was just behind the Grayling receiver. So Sault High, I think what we're going to see here, Dave, ground and pound, ground and pound, ground and pound. Just control that clock and really wear down this Grayling defense. Great job by Sault High defense tonight. They've really played their butts off tonight.
They really have, and they led this game. And the other thing, too, is Callan Campbell. We said in the first half he was the only one able to get anything going on both sides of the ball, and the first game ball should go to him because he kept his team in this game.
He did, especially defensively. Those couple big sacks in the first half really helped him out.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils from the 45 of Sault High. Campbell hands off up the middle. Rakegum, he'll squirt his way up to the 50 and a little 5-yard gain.
Yeah, just a quick off-tackle play again. The same play that they ran when they scored the touchdown. Good hard run by Rakegum. Gain about 5 yards for Sault High.
And they get the 5-yard gain from the 45 to right up to the 45-yard line, from the 45 to the 50 for the Blue Devils. And right at midfield will be Sault High. Dave Watson, Ryan Wollan, timeout on the field. Then 3:05 to go here in this one. Glad to have you listening, and a gorgeous night for football. Beautiful night, and excellent job in the second half. Keep in mind, Grayling had a 7-0 lead at the half, and they dominated that first half on almost every which way, and even the start of the 3rd quarter, they were able to get a Sault High turnover and a bad Campbell interception, and Koharic threw a pick, Salcido Arroyo with the interception, and that was the turning point of the game, because that's the same series that Sault High finally was able to get success, Ryan, as you mentioned, and get all the way down, and then Rakegum gets in from 6 yards out. They get the 2-point conversion. They take the lead 8-7 after trailing 7-0 for most of the game, and then Rakegum with that huge 29-yard touchdown run, and that really was a nail in the coffin.
And, you know, it's a credit to these kids not getting down when things go wrong. And in the past, I think you've seen Sault High make a bad play or an interception, and their heads get down, and it looks like this team has a short memory and they're able to recover quickly.
Now Campbell with split backs behind him now at midfield. He hands off to Rakegum, breaking tackles, make that Cale Bell. Bell all the way up to the 40, and he'll get up to the 38. That's his longest run of the game.
And this is where they're going to love having Cale Bell. He's just a big, hard running back for a sophomore, and he runs with a purpose. And I tell you what, when you get late in these games, that is not a guy that you want to have to go tackle. So I think you're going to see Sault High try to get him rolling.
Well, in a timeout on the field, Grayling, I think, uses their last timeout. Both teams are down to one. But now Grayling's defense in this half really fatigued. And this is where, to your point, Ryan, this is when you run the big bell cow, no pun intended, running back and Cale Bell.
Well, and what they did, too, is in the whole first half, Dave, they had Cale Bell in the fullback position, actually, and they tried running the trap that worked last week. And Grayling did a really good job about stuffing that and being able to stop him running the ball. But what Sault High did coming out in the second half is they decided, okay, we're going to put Rakegum at fullback and we're going to put Bell at left half, and we're going to have Bell be our lead blocker because, again, that's a kid coming at you full speed that can block out of the backfield as well and give room for a kid like River Rakegum to get outside on the edge.
Seems like a simple adjustment the way you make it sound, but obviously critical in this game.
Oh, yeah, and it worked to their favor, and, great job by the Sault High coaching staff to make that call.
2:55 left in this ball game. Campbell now with split backs behind him as it's a 1st and 10 coming up, and they hand off to the right side. Rakegum again down the sideline. He drags the sideline all the way to the 10 of Grayling, and a first down for the Blue Devils, and a nifty run.
And that's all you're seeing Sault High do right now. They're just running behind Bell. Quick sweep out to the right they scored their last touchdown on by River. So great job by Sault High. Good job blocking on the edge, and good job by River being patient and finding the hole.
And the confidence Rakegum's getting now.
Oh, goodness, yes.
And he is just racking up the yardage in the second half.
All these kids are running with a purpose once they get going.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils from the 15-yard line of Grayling. This will be Campbell with split backs behind him. Kellen Campbell now will hand off. This is the big fullback, Cale Bell, and Bell will be brought down just shy of the 10.
Yeah, good hard run by Bell, just going north and south, keep this clock running, gain positive yards, sets us up in a 2nd and 5, and be nice to get one more in the end zone and really put this game away for Sault High after the way it started.
2:29 left here in this one as the clock rolls down to 2:20 as the Blue Devils will get to 2-0, and their arch rival Cheboygan comes to town next Friday. I'll have the call here at the Van Sitters Field kickoff show at 6:35 as Cheboygan will be in town as we'll lose Ryan next week because you'll be in Alaska for your brother wedding and enjoy Alaska there.
I'm looking forward to it.
Make sure your dad doesn't fall in the water there. You have to fish them out. And now the handoff. Yep, the middle, we get a whistle on the play with under 2 minutes to go here in this one.
Well, I'll be bringing my Bluetooth speaker and
listening along. We'll say
we'll
hello.
Be either sitting by the bonfire, I'm sure, or
it'll be late afternoon. It'll be mid-late afternoon there. Was that 4 or 3 hours?
I think it's 4.
I think it's 4.
So if we're able to, definitely we love listening to Sault High football. We're big supporters of it. Always have been. So we'll definitely be listening.
It will be late afternoon sarsaparilla time.
Yeah, and Grandma Oshelsky's coming with us too, so she'll definitely want to listen. To the
she'll
game.
Want that game on.
She don't miss any of.
We'll definitely say hello to you.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll try to see if I can snag Scott Nason next week because he's going to be filling in for me the following week when Superior Heights comes in town. So we'll see if Scott's available in his busy schedule. Hand off to Cale Bell. I know the Eagles are getting close to starting in the season.
Yeah.
And that's, of course, Scott is the voice of Sioux Eagles hockey and Flow TV or their hockey TV stream, and also over on News Talk 1400 that you can also hear Scott on the game. Monday night, 6 to 8 p.m., Sault Ste. Marie's only local, regional, and national sports show. Every Monday night, Scotty will cover it with Butch Davis and Butch on Sports. He gets Dave McKeag Jr. to join him around 6:30 to talk about the north side of the St. Mary's. That's the game Monday nights over on News Talk 1400, 6 to 8 p.m. 3rd and 11 for Sault High as they keep on running the clock. Minute 16 to go, and they'll just straight ahead running there and get it down to close to a minute to go.
Yeah, it looked like Campbell just took the snap and was a third down play. He just took the snap and then just ran straight forward and almost fell down. I don't know if Sault High is planning on maybe kicking a field goal here, but it's fourth down. Well, clock's ticking, 50 seconds, so maybe just take a knee here and call it a game.
And it's under a minute to go in this one as Sault High with a 16-7 lead here. Clock rolling down. Successful night for the Blue Devils.
Oh, yeah.
And nice win for Sault High. Successful night for the new athletic director.
Yep.
Pat, I'll tell you what, I was of course disappointed to lose him, but I got a guy that could really step in, and Pat did a great job for us. But really glad to have Ryan here. But I'm also very excited to have Pat Bennett as our athletic director here at Sault High.
Oh, for sure.
I'll tell you what, if there was a guy that was bred for something like that, he knows every angle of this department. He was here at when I arrived at 4:30. Usually I beat the team here, and I usually beat the athletic director here, but not now. And Pat's done a nice job already, and he works extremely hard. And Sault High Athletics is in great hands with Pat Bennett.
Well, he's been around a long time and knows how all the sports work, so it was definitely. He'll definitely do a good job that I believe as well.
So mark it down. I did not make fun of him. I said something nice. And he stayed out of the hot dogs tonight, too.
He did.
He did a good job. He had a lot of food up here for us.
Yeah, I didn't notice any. So.
But I said something nice about him, so we're done for the year.
Oh, there you go.
29.5 seconds to go here in this one. Blue Devils will get to 2-0, and this is just critical. They are in a good position here. Sault High is, as they got 4th and 9 coming up on a 4th down play, and they will hand off Rakigam. He'll break a tackle, try to cut up the middle, brought down. So a turnover on downs. Grayling will get the clock to stop, 23 seconds left. But Ryan, now you're at 2-0. You got your arch rival coming in a game that Cheboygan did win last week against a Lake City team that is down a little bit. But they play, I believe, tomorrow night. The Chiefs do, and Cheboygan always a rival. They're in a very good position if you're Sault High at 2-0 now. You have 2 home games coming up, 3 straight with this one, and now you have Cheboygan and then Superior Heights.
Absolutely.
They could put themselves in a really good position.
Absolutely, I agree 100% with you there.
And now Kaharick will hand off. It's off right tackle they go, and they will gain some yardage there. Clock will roll down. They can't stop the clock again, and Sault High will move on to the victory here. 16-7 will be the final score as the crowd cheers as the clock runs down with 5 seconds to go, as they all get up and a good contingent at the Van Sitters Field applauding the effort, especially in the second half. Sault High wins it 16-7. Ryan, before I let you go, final thoughts. At halftime we were like, oh boy, Grayling looked really good, but boy, with the great adjustments, sparked by another interception that really, like last week, that was the turning point of the game, and it was all Sault High from that point forward. But what an effort to get back in this game.
Yeah, I think Sault High is out to make a point this year. These first 2 games, talking to Scott a little bit, Escanaba had a player kind of not give him the respect, and then I was walking in the field house in the coach's office, and I was telling you earlier, I saw a little article that Grayling had, and they didn't give Sault High any respect either. They said they have a tough schedule, and they played TC St. Francis and Kingsley, and they didn't mention Sault High in it. And so I think that's been a motivating.
Second straight week that happened with Escanaba too.
I think that's been a motivating factor for this coaching staff to get these kids fired up, and I think these kids are out here. They have something that they want to prove that, hey, we're here to play, and we're going to play good physical football, and you got to give credit to the coaching staff making the adjustments at halftime, both offensively and defensively. Great game by Sault High. Big win for Sault High.
An impressive second half does it in. They were down 7-0 at the break, and they score 16 unanswered and win the game 16-7. River Rakigam with 2 touchdowns here in the second half. Ryan, a lot of fun the first 2 weeks. We'll, of course, wish you safe travels, and, of course, congratulations and good luck with the wedding festivities for your brother, Tyler, up in Alaska, and safe travels for you and your family up there. Enjoy it up there, and we'll talk to you in a few weeks.
Sounds good, Dave. Look forward to coming back, and we'll definitely be listening if we can. So Go Sault High. Good game.
All right, Ryan Wollan with us here, our football analyst for Blue Devil football. I'll come back in 1 minute with the postgame show. Sault High wins it 16-7 over Grayling. Blue Devils off to a 2-0 start. Back in 1 minute on 1230 WSOO. An impressive second half for the second straight week, and the Sault High Blue Devils win this one here by the score of 16-7. Sault High is now 2-0 in the campaign as they knock off the Grayling Vikings here at the Van Sitters Field. Sault High 16, the Grayling Vikings 7. Here's the scoring summary of the game. In the first half of play, Grayling would score in the first quarter at the 3:50 mark. A touchdown run by Corbin Allen from 7 yards out. PAT was good. 11-play drive, 60 yards was the drive, touchdown drive as well. PAT was good, 7-0 Grayling. It was time of the drive was 5 minutes and 16 seconds. No scoring in the second quarter of play. Sault High struggled, had the chances a couple times in Grayling territory, once in the red zone, and could not convert in that first half of play. Third quarter would come, Grayling up 7-0. Sault High would be intercepted as Callan Campbell would get picked off on an underthrown pass, but Grayling would throw an interception right away on a pickoff by quarterback for Grayling, number 12, Ethan Kaharick, would be picked up by Sebastian Salcido Arroyo, and that was the turning point of the game. Yet again, second straight week, a back-breaking interception by Sault High. Last week, the pick six by Carter Oshalski. This one, Salcido Arroyo with a pickoff there with the interception, and then Sault High would get their first touchdown of the game. They get some confidence finally offensively, and River Rakegum would take it in for a touchdown, 6 yards in total. A good time-consuming drive by Callan Campbell. It took 4 minutes and 32 seconds, time of the drive. Rakegum with a 6-yard touchdown run, 2-point conversion good by K.O. Bell, 9 plays, 59 yards for the touchdown and the 2-point convert for Sault High. They're up 8-7. That was with 28.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. In the fourth, icing on the cake, Rakegum with another jet moving run, 29 yards, a home run type of run he would have again. Last week he had a 95 and a 56-yard scamper. This one from 29 yards out, and the 2-point try good. Campbell with a throw as he was under duress and being held, and he'd throw it to the back of the end zone, and Joey Gravel, the tight end, would make a circus catch for the 2-point conversion. 70-yard drive, 3 minutes 42 seconds time of the drive, 6 plays. Sault High 16-7, and they just took all the wind out of Grayling's sails. The Blue Devils defense did a tremendous job in this game. Callan Campbell was outstanding in the first half when he really didn't have any help and everybody else struggling a bit. Callan was outstanding with 2 sacks in the first half, and he kept the Devils in the game, and then everybody else came to the party in the second half. Yet again, the Blue Devils with great adjustments in the second half, and they move on to the win of 16-7. Coach's Corner on Saturday morning from Applebee's, 11:05 a.m. till noon on the corner. The scores that matter at the top of the show. Sault High Athletic Director Pat Bennon will join us. We'll also play back an interview with the Executive Director of the Michigan High School Athletic Association, and that's Mark Ewell. All that this week in high school sports. And what's on deck from Coach's Corner coming up on Saturday from Applebee's on 1230 WSOO, 1230WSOO.com, and the TuneIn app as well. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, next game preview, and final thoughts before we leave the Van Sitters Field. Blue Devil football is 2-0 with an exciting second half comeback over the Grayling Vikings. Sault High 16, the Grayling Vikings 7. Back in 1 minute here on the postgame show on 1230 WSOO. Back at the Van Sitters Field, Sault High wins this one with an impressive second half comeback. Blue Devils 16 and the Grayling Vikings is 7. Sault High is now 2-0 on the year. Grayling falls to 1-1 on the early campaign. Next game preview, the football Blue Devils will be back in action on Friday here at the Van Sitters Field. Sault High will take on the Cheboygan Chiefs. Blue Devils have won the previous 7 matchups with their arch rivals, the Chiefs. Last year's contest in the old Rivertown was a Sault High win, 49-21. You can hear all the action from the A.J. Van Sitters Field on Friday night, next Friday night, with yours truly here on 1230 WSOO, 1230WSOO.com, and the TuneIn app as well. Kickoff show starts at 6:35. Time for final thoughts. Well, At halftime, folks, they were up against it looked like, for Sault High. Grayling with an impressive first half. They were only up 7-0. That's a credit to the Sault High defense, because if you put a lid on the scoreboard, you would have thought by just looking at the play, Grayling was up by multiple scores. Second half, Sault High made adjustments, a critical turnover. Sebastian Salcido Arroyo with that interception, and that sparked Sault High. And finally, the running game was able to get going after Grayling did such a great job on that running game of Sault High, and it was River Rakegum able to get it going. 2 touchdowns tonight, and Sault High's in a very good position early on this season at 2-0, and they have 2 more home games before they go back on the road back in week 5. They get Cheboygan and then Superior Heights, so they certainly have put themselves in a very good position. Replays of Sault High broadcasts can be heard at podcast.1230WSOO.com. Catch a wrap-up of tonight's game tomorrow morning on the 1230 WSOO Morning Show during sports, starting in the 6 a.m. hour. You have been listening to a sports presentation of Blue Devil football on 1230 WSOO. For my partner, Ryan Wollan, tonight's broadcast engineer, Tiffany Stratton, did a tremendous job for us tonight. Thanks to Coral Howe and IT Director Mike Spooler with their technical help here at the Van Sitters Field leading up to our first game here tonight. I'm Dave Watson saying the final score from the Van Sitters Field in Sault Ste. Marie. It was the Sault High Blue Devils 16, the Grayling Vikings 7. Blue Devils are 2-0 on the season. That will do it for now. Until next time, we are out of here.